Shut up and sit down.
Welcome, everyone, to the 3POA podcast, episode 103. I'm your host, Laserpants, also known as Ryan. I am joined tonight by someone who just received the Purple Heart. He wasn't sure if he wanted to tell everyone. He's not a braggadocious guy, but he's a hero, and he's a good friend of mine. Please welcome to the show. It's Chad. Oh, I got one of those. Doesn't quite
well
work.
Hello, my friend, how are you?
What's up, buddy?
That was an interesting intro.
Just gonna drink our grenades. Yeah. Ooh, maybe I can't show mine on YouTube.
Yeah, I got my 3 pieces of shit shirt on.
That's a great shirt.
Yeah,
Shout out to Michael.
love it.
I have mine, and I keep forgetting to break them out. It was sunny today, so I put on a regular t-shirt, short sleeve. Mine are long sleeve.
Yeah.
And before the show, I told you that, and you made fun of me because I'm in Seattle. And you're like, well, what was it? 80 degrees? I was like, yeah. And you were like, it's 105 here.
Yeah, you're like,
It's so warm. It's 78 degrees with 40% relative humidity. I'm dying.
and I'm like, come down here, and you'll just melt.
Was that your Jerky Boys voice? That was really good.
No, it wasn't, but
I
yeah.
like that. Remember the Jerky
I can
Boys?
do that. What do? Do you whack him with a stick?
Sal Rosenberg. How you doing, man?
I'm good, brother. Had a great day. Joe Room's coming along. I'm feeling good. I'm excited. I'm feisty.
For what? Comic-Con? San Diego.
Yeah.
Baby.
Oh yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, you and I got Comic-Con in 2 weeks, right? It's ramping up.
2 weeks. The press pass. You don't have yours. We're gonna pick yours up when we get there.
Which is stupid because they had my
know.
address. You saw it.
I did.
They're just
Free
like,
pop is
nah, we're
worthless.
gonna make this Chad Hole guy wait in line. F that guy. So it's fine. It's all good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, we have
you know.
made. Sorry,
That's fine.
I cut you off. I do that sometimes. All right, ready? Quick! Hey, whoa! Wait! Before we bring in our next guest, quick plug. Tomorrow on your channel, 118 Action Force with Bobby Valla.
Yeah,
There we go.
and that's what I was gonna say when you cut me off. But it is your show, so we're having this awesome conversation tonight with another dude, and tomorrow I got Bobby on to talk all things Lord Scale Action Force, which I'm stoked on, and and then we got Comic-Con. We got a lot of good stuff coming.
Can't wait. I will
I
be
know.
there in the audience, listening along, drinking heavily. No, not drinking. Not until
Yeah, I don't blame you. It's fine.
Yeah. San Diego, a little bit. Just me though. You can drive. All right. Let's bring in our next our next co-host for the evening. Since I think everyone who knows you knows where you stand on this Haslab, but this guy actually backed it. So I thought that would be a good dichotomy of opinions to have on the show, because we are not a hive mind like so many other shows out there. Chad, we are not a hive.
No, we are not. We are not an echo chamber.
No. So let's bring him in. It's the one and the only Jersey Maniac. Welcome to the show, Mr. Maniac. How are you?
Good evening, gentlemen. Always an honor to get invited to the big show, the Johnny Carson show. As
Oh, wow.
It's really a big show.
Thank you for having me. Even if it's just to fend off Chad's toxicity, I am more than happy to be here at any time.
Yeah. I mean, we are going to talk about the Haslab. By the way, I feel like we are the last, I say we as in the 3POA, because I know everyone's talked about it, but I haven't yet. And it's been a Haslab for what, 2 weeks now it went up? June 30th? So like,
yeah,
I'm the last guy on the block to talk about this thing.
You've been very busy, so
I have, yeah.
I mean,
DFW,
yeah,
working on Anyway, so what you been up to, Jersey?
Not too much, man. I haven't got anything really. Just nothing. Absolutely nothing. I'm waiting for San Diego. Dude, it's the worst. Like, July is always the fucking worst. It's always just wait for fucking San Diego. Speaking of which, did you see the schedule? How the fuck are you going to go to all those panels?
We have a list.
Yeah, I do have a schedule that I've worked out, but like that Friday for the Hasbro stuff, it's like Black Series, Legends, Classified, Transformers, like boom, 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 boom. We're going to be running from room to room.
Nice.
We might skip the Transformer one, but we're really looking forward to, me and Chad are looking forward to the Robert Kirkman Sky Battle. That's going to be cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. Live stream everything you can. Fuck what they say.
I will. Oh, I will. Believe me. I will live stream everything. And I want to do like I did last year and have like one video per day. Well, I've got, I don't want to say, but I've got I might be wearing something that records. Huh?
Is it a lapel cam?
Nice. That's a really good idea.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. I don't know. Maybe I'll just have like the old school setup and like this.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, talked to Matt Hatter today. He's gonna be there at San Diego. Of course, we're going with Abby from Figure Fight Club. Which, by the way, I'm breaking that T-shirt in he gave me. At the Figure Fight Club T-shirt. But yeah, and people are sending me requests. Can you get me? I know, I like that. That's that bullshit.
I need a 3POA shirt. I'm gonna order one. I feel left out.
Hold off for a little bit.
Oh,
I think I'm going to be opening a new store that's not Teespring. So.
Okay.
Oh man, Teespring screwed everybody over. Everybody.
I think they're done. Like they didn't pay me at all last year, so they haven't sent a T-shirt that I ordered for Bobby in December. We still don't have it.
Well, when I made those Chad Hole 25, like the political shirts, immediately I ordered samples for you, Jordan, Bobby, and a couple other people.
Nope. Never got them.
Nope. I saw one person get one of those shirts, and I made those in February.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have any just laying around, LP, or they all have to get made?
No, it's all just through Teespring. I don't touch any of them. So, like when you order something on the website, they come straight from the Teespring factory or whatever.
Oh. Yeah, it sucks. They let everybody down.
That's a shame.
If anyone out there is watching, they want to open up a merch store, don't use Teespring.
No,
at all. Just go to Printify or there's lots of other ones. Do not use Teespring.
Will you let me know when I should order?
I will. Maybe I can do that tomorrow before I see Superman again. So I saw it once. We're going again tomorrow. You guys want to talk about Superman a little bit before we talk Haslab?
Yeah, appetizer. Sure, I saw it. I seen it.
We can. I didn't see it yet, but I don't care.
Oh, well then we can't. Well,
no, I don't care, dude. I don't. I'm not all by spoilers.
Not a DC guy.
I am. I just don't really care about spoilers. Like, I'm going to see it anyway. What do I care? I'm going to see it, so whatever.
I am worried about spoiling the chat, though, because it just came out basically yesterday. But we got tickets to an advanced screening. We saw it Tuesday.
Nice.
Yeah, and I didn't know, but going in, you have to like put a seatbelt on in these chairs. It's a 4DX movie.
Oh,
I didn't realize it was 4DX. So it was like shaking you around, spraying you with water. There's mist and wind blowing.
No.
Holy shit.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No. I go to Icon and I get in that recliner, like the old lazy bastard I am, and I'm like, oh yeah, movie time.
That's what I want. That's the experience I want. But I didn't know it was 4DX, and we're getting thrown around, sprayed with water. My kid's trying to eat his popcorn. just popcorn blowing everywhere in his face every time Superman flies. There's a burst of wind. It's like a theme park ride. It's ridiculous,
Wow.
but
yeah, it's like that soaring over California.
yes, it's a lot like Soarin'. But the movie, well, I do have my gripes. I was very happy with it, and I did enjoy it.
I heard the other characters stole the show. Is that true?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. Nathan Fillion and that damn CGI dog stole the show. And Mr. Terrific, by the way.
Yeah.
Mr. Terrific.
Guy Gardner and Mr. Terrific, by far.
Yeah. Okay.
And Jimmy Olsen. Jimmy Olsen was fun.
Jimmy was great.
He was
and
fun. Yeah.
Miss Tessmacher! She was in it, and she was great.
She was
hilarious. Yes.
Nice.
Oh.
And so was Otis, but a very different Otis. Yeah.
Okay.
Wink.
Yeah. What were you going to say? I'm sorry, I cut you off. What were you going to say?
I don't remember.
Okay. Sorry.
Oh, I was going to say, while I am happy with the movie, and I'm looking forward to seeing where they go with this universe, because this universe, like Chad, we talked before the show, it's very much like the Justice League animated show
Unlimited,
by Bruce Timm.
Yeah.
Feels
It's
like
very
that.
Paul Dini, Bruce Timm.
It has that DC Comics cheesiness that I love. It's very upbeat and bright, and also some very dark moments, right?
Yeah.
But
I have to say, I think that James Gunn should have studied Thanagarians a little bit more.
Hot Girl was not good. That was not.
It was not good. And spoiler alert, the screeching.
What was that?
Like, why are you like? She does this crazy like screech continuously when she's in a fight, and I'm like, yeah, that's not what Thanagarians do.
Are they are they trying to like combine Black Canary and Hot Girl? Because
I don't know, dude. Yeah,
it was that was bad, and she was annoying. But
that's a shame.
Lois Lane was awesome. I loved Lois. Like you said, Jimmy Olsen. All the supporting cast was great. Nathan Fillion and Guy Gardner and Mr. Terrific out. They stole the show along with
nailed Guy Gardner, nailed him.
But my biggest issue with it was with the main character. Now, like I said, it wasn't horrible, but he didn't feel like Superman. Like he didn't feel like that Christopher Reeve protector, that father-like figure that Superman is supposed to be. He felt like he was too relatable. He felt like one of the guys,
calling everybody dude and stuff. And I mean, that's all well and good. And like, he goes out of his way to save everyone and everything. If you know, you know, but he needs his ass scooped up a bunch.
So wait. Was it an actor issue or a writing issue though?
Writing. I think the actor was okay.
Yeah. Okay. Especially the moments where he's Clark Kent and he's like talking with Lois and Jimmy. Good. And I went into, James Gunn presents James Gunn Superman, written and directed by James Gunn.
Yeah.
I went into this movie like biased. I'm going to say biased because it's the same with the Robert Pattinson Batman. Like, I loved Affleck. I loved Henry Cavill. Did the Snyder movies have their issues? Sure. But those two actors in those two roles, fantastic.
I have to agree. I agree with that. I do.
So I went into this whole thing with what Zaslav and Gunn and the other frickin' dude did to Henry Cavill. They did him dirty, and I was like, I don't,
Yeah.
Corn Sweat, great. He was good.
Okay, good.
I didn't really like the suit, but there are some moments where you see it and you're like, okay.
I still don't like the suit. I hope James Gunn takes that feedback and changes it for the sequel or whatever the next movie is.
Very baggy.
Yeah, the collar and just everything. All the panel lines and the oversized trunks. Just you got to tone all that down.
They all kind of had costumes like that. They're all wearing like a jacket. Like everything looks like pleather. Like the vinyl seats in like a 76 Ford. Everybo's outfit looks like that.
Yeah, the one thing, and this is not a spoiler because it's in the trailer. I assume everyone's seen the trailer, but he seemed very like, and someone said he's I think Mike Joseph said he's a young Superman. He is. He's only 30 in this movie.
Yeah, he's year 3 of being Superman.
Year 3, but just that interaction in the trailer between him and Lois, and he gets up and he's mad and he yells at her. He's like, "People are gonna die." It's like, that's Superman doesn't do that. I don't know. He would have said, Lois, people were gonna die, and I had to say that he doesn't get super angsty.
Right.
You know? I don't know.
That's fair.
Superman's more about presence than he is about the intimidation factor, like the standing up over her and the people were going to die. Yeah, exactly. He's not really that kind of guy. Well, and that's the thing. Superman lives his whole existence. You know, he's the most human because he's not human, but he understands, you know, the duality, and he worked really hard to relate to humanity, but he has to treat everything like he lives in a cardboard box, right? And he even says that in the Denny Tim stuff, like, I have to treat everything like cardboard because I could break anything.
Right.
And so that's why he's always kind of like, when everybody else is at 7 or 8, he's at like 3 or 4.
Yeah. Man, that finale of Justice League Unlimited was so cool when he fights the dark side Brainiac and he's like, I live in a world of cardboard and I never really get to cut loose.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah. That was, I mean, and it's perfect. I mean, Justice League and Justice League Unlimited, that's the formula to live action.
That is a formula, right? Batman's not a member. You know, I'm a part-timer, right?
Yeah. All right, guys. Well,
enough
of that. Let's go to the chat and then we'll talk some Haslab. First up, Wayne W. became a member at 8:51 a.m. this morning. Thank you, Wayne.
Oh, jeez.
Much
very
appreciated.
prepared.
Yeah. And then, of course, the headline of the show is, why hasn't it funded? 49er Brian says, because it's a boring Haslab. Logan Holmberg says, cool vehicle, shit Haslab. Nico says the entire Snowcat Haslab is the same vibe as the Haslab Rattler patches.
Oh, come on.
The patches were bad, dude.
That's way too far.
Sal says it's because people's wallets are hurting. Could be. Yep. Killer Whale. He mentions a Killer Whale. That would have been awesome and huge. A true dream project.
We can get into that. Yeah,
we'll get into that. Tito Man is here. Member for 15 months. Thank you. I was going to get a Snowcat, but decided to get a Bratz car instead. Well,
it's a choice. Okay.
It's a choice. Yeah. They're basically the same thing.
Oh, totally.
Yeah. It's a vehicle with 4 wheels. Well, the Snowcat has more. Okay. K-Dog says it'll fund. I think it will. Spec Ops Labs, thanks for the $20 super chat. Ryan, hit me up. We can do a custom per order shirt system, and we'll ship within 3 to 5 business days. We'll crush their price. Hey, I will be hitting you up maybe for some special shirts for some upcoming cons. Thank you. Thank you, Spec Ops Labs. I will. On Instagram, same name on Instagram. Let me know. And thanks for that super chat. Got Snell's World. Thank you for the super chat. The Snowcat is nowhere, a dream project, and it being able to be trooper in their Arctic is ridiculous. Listen, I think the whole dream project thing is something in the past. They don't make it anymore. Yeah, they're just making big vehicles and slapping big prices on them, right?
Yep. They broke that model a hot minute ago.
Yeah. I mean, you had the Haslab, Sail Barge, Unicron, and the Sentinel, and those were huge hits.
And Galactus.
Past Galactus, what else is a dream project? Oh, across
nothing. Because look at Engine of Vengeance, look at Cookie Monster, Riva's lightsaber, on and on and on.
Yeah.
Like
that's not even close.
I think people finally removed the wool that was pulled over their eyes and are starting to see it for what it is. And I don't want to get too hot too quick, right? I'm gonna hold off.
It's all good.
He's been so reasonable so far. We had 21 minutes. He's doing so well.
Are you waiting for me to be insane or something?
You will get your
I'll get my
car rant moment, Chad. Don't worry.
I'm sure.
K-Dog, thank you for 3POA podcast membership, and that went to Triple D's Dungeon.
Yeah.
I am doing a after show tonight. There's actually some other toy news I want to talk about. We might talk about some of it on the main show, but whatever we don't get to, we'll do on the after show, including the new Mythic Legions, because I still haven't talked about that. And my buddy here, Maniac, wants to talk about it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Let's see here. We got John, World Made of Cardboard. Thank you for the super chat. He says, I feel like I live in a world made of cardboard. Can you guess where I got my handle? Oh, from Superman. I
Oh.
never. Wow. Clever. Very clever.
So clever.
Thank you, John. Let's see here. And we will talk about these other questions I got. But thank you, Roll-Made Cardboard. Okay, let's get into it. June 30th. So, yeah, about 2 weeks ago. They did their Yo Joe June, their final one of the month, the last day of the month. Live stream after a kind of what most people consider abysmal Yo Joe June.
If it's
Very
not
lacking.
all people, that's a lie. Like, it was shit. Let's not mince words here.
Yeah.
Yeah, the positivity police they're trying hard to.
They can go fuck themselves on this one. Like,
well, that's what I say every day, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, they got nothing. We're going to talk about one of those positivity police shortly.
All right.
Oh,
spicy.
Yeah.
So anyway, last day of the month they dumped the Haslab on us, and it is the G.I. Joe Snowcat combat all-terrain vehicle. Was it always combat all-terrain? Was that?
No.
Did they add that? They just added that in, right, Chad? That's new.
I mean, at some point, I can't tell you exactly when, but it wasn't always that. No.
Right off the bat, I got to say, I think it looks cool, right? I don't think it looks bad.
Go ahead, Chad. What do you got?
I don't think it looks bad. I think there was. So this is the middle of the road version. This is kind of the, it's white toast with the crust cut off. There were two options shown in the slide decks. One was straight OG, and another one was pretty out there. Dedicated troop compartment, things like that. It was larger. So they kind of did a meet in the middle of both.
Yeah.
Was the OG one cheaper if they had went that route?
See, here's the thing. So I guess before we go any further, so thank you for the question. Originally, the Snowcat and the Thunder Machine were supposed to be in a $150 to $200 price range. So they were going to make a new price point. Now, people who collect this line understand that $50 to $100 price point does cover a lot of stuff, right? Mm-hmm. So the $150 to $200 price range would cover equally as much stuff, but it was designed directly for the Snowcat and the Thunder Machine because even, the two who are the faces of Hasbro Classified, that's what I call it. Deal with it. Not you, Jersey, just in general.
It's fine.
They said numerous times neither of these were Haslab worthy. They weren't dream projects. They openly said it.
Yeah.
And then when this made the slide deck for the I'm having one of my moments. Let me pass it. When this made it into the slide deck focus groups, I had this little voice in the back of my head like that's there now for a reason. So not to say that price point's gone, but this showing up on here as soon as it did, I was like, that probably means it's going to win. So
if one of your things is this should have been in that price range, the 150 to 200, completely agree. So yeah,
it's just not. How is this a dream project? It's just a blown up vehicle.
We just talked about that. The dream project thing is dead. Forget that aspect.
Right. But again, I'm stressing it. I'm reiterating this. There is nothing about a Snowcat that remotely makes it a dream project. The General, sure. 83 Headquarters Command Center, sure. A lot of other options, absolutely. But this, no, fuck no. Not even close.
I completely agree. Even if we're going to say, because on the interview with Full Force, I apparently have a problem with British YouTubers. Dude, I can't be the only one. They are brutal, LP. Brutal. But
Dan blocked me on Instagram and everything after the last time you were on the show.
Isn't that so sad? What will you do without him? I mean,
it's hailing outside.
That's terrible. I hope he blocked me as well. I haven't checked, but So, but like I forget where I was even going. Oh, Lenny had said, like, we did focus groups and this is what came out on top. And I really I like Lenny. I don't think he's a liar. Like he just doesn't strike me as one of those people. How is this what got picked? Like you just said, there are better vehicles to make than this. Like, come on.
Well, and it's environment specific.
There were more questions about what happened to the whale. Right.
The whale,
and there was a lot of discussions about the Havoc.
Wasn't there discussions about the Mauler as well, which I guess would have been very large, but
yep.
But as far as the conditions thing, that's why they added combat all terrain. Like that's why you change that. It's as easy as that. Like it's not just snow; it's all terrain.
Did you guys hear me say it's hailing here?
Yes.
Like it's hailing badly. So if I go into the Matrix, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
No, don't be sorry.
I was watching your show when Jerk had to take over. It was great. It was funny.
Yeah. You okay, Chad?
I'm good, man.
All right. So they want 8,000 backers, which, dude, the last 3 Haslabs would have smoked this. I mean, classified, right?
Oh yeah.
This thing's currently sitting at about 6,800.
So
after 2 weeks,
the Hiss hit every tier in what 9 hours?
It was
so fast. the hiss was something different. So you want the totals of all of them? Because I wrote that down before the show in preparation.
I was looking it up and I lost track of time. And thank you so much for doing that.
You got it. So the Hiss was 26,772. The Dragonfly was 24,764. And then the Rattler was actually the best one at 26,903. So 26,772, 26,903. This thing, can this even get to 20,000? I don't know. One of my friends said before, like so in the spirit of why isn't this backed yet? There's a couple of things. I was talking to my friend Khalil before. One, it is now abundantly clear that the resale value for Haslabs is not there, right? Like you can't, if you're a store, you can't order 5 and expect to, triple your money or whatever. It's not happening.
Nope.
There's that, and the Joe vehicles are not nearly as army buildery as the Cobra ones. So even for yourself, who the fuck is buying 2 of these? Like I would, like you could, like I could buy 2 Rattlers. I don't have the space, so I'm not going to, but I could, it makes sense. It doesn't make sense to buy more than one of these.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll tell you.
It's awesome. It's unique, but
Chad, the biggest fucking thing for your Lord scale is vehicles and play sets, man. Like you just held that in one little hand and there it is. Like if you care about that, I get it. Like I do.
Yeah. You guys want to see a snow vehicle that, okay, if we're doing it based on operating environment, okay, we're saying like Arctic conditions.
Let's see it.
Which one is that?
This is the Blockbuster.
That's cool, dude.
That is cool. Yeah.
Yeah. It's got, working pom-pom guns. It's got space. Even in this one, it's got space for 7 figures inside of it.
That's amazing.
Like this thing's no joke. It's much larger than the Snowcat. It's got these working machine guns on the front. Like this thing's cool.
The one I had as a kid came with the Ice Viper. Was it the Wolf? Cobra Wolf? Is mine making that? Yeah, that one. I like that better than the fucking Snowcat. Frostbite is cool though. Like I'm all for getting this.
I had a picture that someone, I'm not sure who made it, but they just took the digital render here of the Snowcat and they turned it green and it looked awesome.
The Havoc 2.
That's the Havoc, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, dude, the Havoc Mark II.
Should have done that. It looks so much cooler. Not that I think this doesn't look cool. It does.
And then there's a Tiger Force 1.
Yeah. Yep.
The Tiger.
That's the one I played with the most as a kid.
What a stupid name, the Tiger Cat. Like, my God.
Okay, so Frostbite is included.
that disgusting ab crunch again. I thought they were doing away with that.
Yeah,
I wish they would.
I'll agree with that. That is, yeah, it's ugly. You're right.
Don't
It's
like
eye cancer.
Once again, very reasonable so far, Chad. We are now 8:32. I mean, you're doing great.
Yeah.
When are you going to be toxic? Come on.
Just wait. Just wait.
Okay.
I'm just glad there's a second head sculpt because I don't want figures falling. I don't want Grinning do it as he's plowing through Cobra Troopers. You know, I mean, I guess that would be funny.
I hate grinning action unless it's the Joker or the Creeper. No.
Yeah.
That non-smiling face just looks like Keanu. Like I can't unsee it.
A little bit. A little bit.
I mean,
Case could be made.
Yeah. Little. Farley Seward. Okay.
What a name.
There's the dimensions. It's 21 inches long, which means that's longer than the Hiss, right?
I think so. Like, where the fuck am I
putting again, that Blockbuster's 16. It's 16 inches long and 1/18 scale.
So it would have been much bigger than that.
Yeah.
Than 21. It would have been huge, but
it's not that big. I mean, that's the point that I'm making. I got 1/18 scale vehicles that are like as big as that.
Oh, I see. Well, listen. For collectors like us, Chad, that are collecting 6-inch, doesn't matter how much space you have. At this point, 2025, you've been collecting for 20, 30 years. Mm-hmm. Space is at a premium in our collection.
Space is everyone's enemy. Premium. I get it.
Premium.
You can't disagree with me.
It's got nothing to do with the scale you collect. Space is everybody's enemy.
It does, because these vehicles are bigger. Not everyone can use their whole garage.
That's the point, though, right? Like I'm already busting out of these.
I know.
Like, I've been getting rid of duplicates and customs left and right because I just, I got a 7.5-foot aircraft carrier, man. Like that takes up a shitload of space.
Do you have every vehicle, Chad?
Yeah.
That's amazing. That's so cool. Can I come over? Can I come over to the garage? I just want to see.
Yeah. I have 66 hisses. You're more than welcome to come over.
66 hisses. Jesus Christ.
Uh-huh.
He's hoarding hisses.
That's amazing, though. I wish I could do that. You do too. Who are you kidding? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You have to look at it from 82 to, I'll even say now, from 82 to now in 1/18 scale, G.I. Joe in all of its different iterations, Real American Hero, Valor versus Venom, Spy Troops, Resolute, Renegades, whatever, on and on and on. Just the Sky Striker alone, I have 9 or 10 Sky Strikers.
Oh, my
Because they just kept repainting it. I have all of them except for the Night Boomer because, I'm not spending $3,000 on one F-14. And the San Diego Comic-Con Starscream because it's lazy.
Also fair. Wait a minute. Wait. How many colors did they release the Hiss tank in?
The Hiss?
In the OG run? A lot.
A ton.
A ton.
Well, it's not just colors, right? There's different hull designs and body styles all the way up until G.I. Joe Retaliation. So you have like the DTC one, you have, there's literally dozens.
Okay, we'll come
dozens
back to that.
Of just different designs. Yeah.
Okay. Keep going.
Snell's World, thanks for the super chat. Basically, they are saying anything bigger than a Vamp has to be a Haslab. Yeah, that's where they're at.
You know what they're saying? Lies to get you to pay for everything. That's what it is. Yeah. It's zero risk, all reward. Look at that tier. That's the fucking bivouac. Why did they make the bivouac a tier? So they can recolor it in the OG colors, slap it in a box, and make you pay full price for it after you paid for everything to begin with.
Okay, so hold on. Good segue. In that same vein, do you think that they should ever repaint and re-release a Haslab with no lights, no shit?
If it's stripped down, sure.
Yeah.
You really think they should? See, that will
it wouldn't bother me.
God, it would bother me. It will bother the shit out of me.
Yeah.
Because I didn't like a $300 Hiss tank. That's what it was, right? 300?
Yes.
350?
No, it was 300.
I would much rather pay $150 and not have the fucking lights and wheel covers and 2 extra fucking drivers that I don't need. Like, I would rather have it for cheaper.
That skirt armor was cheap. It was cheap. Like, you could push on it and it would just wobble.
Yeah.
But what if they do that neon orange toxic? What was it called? The toxic
septic tank?
The septic tank. Yeah.
Yeah, no. I mean, is that going to sell? Like, is there going to be enough people who want that? Like, no. So,
but here's the thing with if we're talking G.I. Joe, right? Because there's different conversations and they all sort of cross paths in different parts of the conversation. But if we're just looking at Joe, not so much Haslab, but just Joe, right? Joe isn't as big as a lot of Joe fans want to think that it is. It's very, very niche.
Sure.
Right. It's a very small fan base. And, it's like water everywhere and not a drop to spare. Like everyone is just dying of thirst. If you're a Joe fan, you just want Joe stuff.
That's true.
And they know that. That's why like Super 7 will put out AI card art with like 19 fingers Wild Bill and people will still buy it. And that's why like Classified, they can just repaint. And again, I have no problems with repaints because 82, look at all the reuse in there.
Tell you what, they won't buy
it.
They won't buy Ultimates. We saw that. No, you can buy Ultimates on Big Bad right now for
but see, Ultimates also they kind of conflict with Classified. The scale's pretty close. It's
and they're very cartoony
to pay Paul.
Yeah.
Very cartoony too, which turns me off. I
don't have a problem with the Sunbow stuff. I mean, Hasbro's leaning into the Sunbow stuff. Look at all this bullshit with Cold Slither. Like now everybody thinks, Cold Slither's been so popular for 40 years. Bullshit. It has not. Yeah. It was not.
But they don't look cartoony, whereas the Super 7 shit definitely does. Like painfully cartoony.
But that's Super 7's left and right limits, animation and comic books. They can't deviate from that.
Right. Thank you, Snell's World, for that super chat. I appreciate that, man. Yeah. Robert's Infinite Realms with a 20-month member chat. Thank you, Robert. Hot take. I think the Snowcat is using parts from the Havoc model, and I bet Havoc will be done with heavy reuse from this. Love to all you guys. Right back at you.
Yeah, Robert. I don't know. Like again,
if they do,
so if it's that big, like how are they get? Like what? I don't know. How do they put that out?
Was friggin' huge,
right? So that's going to be another Haslab.
They even said it. If we made this would be like the most expensive Joe Haslab we could probably ever do. And I was like, nah, I don't think so. You could probably do the general and charge $500 for that, but.
Yeah, I don't want to.
They'd probably charge $500 for the Havoc.
It was big.
The Havoc is the one that has the helicopter come off the back, right?
No, it's a hovercraft, but yeah, it has like the lenticulating kind of gun position on the top, and you lie down and cross country and yeehaw.
Now I got to look at it.
You hear it?
Yeah. That's coming down, huh? You get the big old hail over there in
I'm good.
New Mexico. All right. Thank you, Robert. I mean, if they do reuse parts on this to make the Havoc, it'll be the first time they've done that with a Haslab ever.
Well,
outside of Marvel Legends add-on figures,
it would be the rear track assembly as the tracks for the Havoc, because the Havoc it's all tracked. It's just different, independent tracks.
That thing is very cool, though. I
love the Havoc.
Yeah, Hal Jordan's got a very interesting avatar.
Very interesting today, Hal. Thank you.
Chad needs an empty table to flip when he gets heated during these lives. Jersey's is looking forward to the Jersey rant. It's always good.
It's coming. I got one. Don't you worry.
JLS Comics, what's up? He says, not backing, won't support them, not listening to fans so they can learn from this. If it fails, it will fund, but my point still stands.
I was going to say, it doesn't work that way. They don't learn shit.
No, look at, I mean, the engine of vengeance, like that thing crashed and burned, no pun intended, right?
Not as hard as the Rancor. And listen, they're not going to learn from the Rancor. They're just never going to make one.
But see, that's the thing. What's the balance? Where's the give and where's the take? So the Rancor, they wanted it crowdfunded. Could they have put that in one of those, slick little black boxes and put it on shelves? Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
Now, instead of getting the fans, and that's why I got issue with corporate fans, not fans of IP, but fans of Hasbro, because they'll make excuses for all their fuckery. The fans were going to pay for all of it up front. Now nobody got one.
Right.
And so, like, You know what I mean? Like I think about that
they
Rancor
hold
often.
they hold the license hostage. No other toy company can make a Rancor, or unless you're Ramen Toy, then you can make something similar to the Hell Charger, right?
Yeah.
The Hell Charger hurts. Like every time I think of it, I really wanted that one. I didn't care that it was too much money, which it clearly was. Like I won't say it wasn't, but I really fucking I still don't have Mephisto now, which just
he's coming. He's coming this year. It's heavily rumored. He was in that new Iron Girl show. What's it called?
Did you watch him in Ironheart?
No.
Dude. All right. No, seriously. Just fast forward to his parts because it is worth seeing. He did a fucking awesome job.
Borat.
He's a good actor.
Yes.
He's a good actor.
I was shocked. And I am the most critical of the MCU of anyone you know.
Yeah, you are. You are.
So if I'm saying it's, you have to see it.
Okay. I mean, Mephisto's coming. They'll do it. It's just too bad that Diamond Select went under and they won't, now we can never get a reissued Mephisto from them because that one was, I saw it at the DFW show. A vendor had it. I didn't even ask the price because I knew I wouldn't pay it, but
it wasn't bad. I had it for a long time and I actually sold it just because it was worth too much. And I was like, I don't need this if it's worth that much. Hasbro will do one eventually, man.
Yeah.
How's that working out?
My only beef with the Hell Chargers, every time they did a photo shoot, they put like the massive fire effects on the front tires, and I'm like, so is that a front wheel drive vehicle?
All wheel drive, baby. The Haslab Hell Charger was way overpriced, and I could not justify it. The reason, not that I didn't want a cool sports car, I didn't care about Robbie Reyes. The price was ridiculous.
The price was.
I ended up getting two of the ramen racers. I got the Tiger Orange and the black one. For $425 shipped.
Wow.
I guess they can't call it competition orange, huh? That's a good way to get sued.
Yeah.
Slightly better value there, though. I mean, no doubt about it.
Did you get the ramen one?
No, no. If I with no Mephisto, I don't fucking want it. It'll just piss me off every time I look at it. So
gotcha. Yeah. Ricochet Rick says, "I'm surprised there was no Snow Bunny Baroness. Perhaps they'll try to toss her in last second to move the needle for people."
No, they won't have to because it'll have 20,000 backers by the end.
And she's Cobra, not Joe, right?
And she's
she
Cobra.
Is, but the Snow Bunny Baroness, Ricochet Rick's right. So she was pitched, suggested, whatever. But that version of the Baroness goes way, way back.
Well, speaking of Snow Bunny,
even back when Bobby and Mark and Daryl were there were people trying to get that figure made.
Speaking of Snow Bunny, I just want to say, way underrated, Snow Bunny Leia from Empire Strikes Back. Everyone goes to Slave Leia, and she's super hot. But Snow Bunny Leia, it's like, get your skis, baby.
Yeah,
take it to the top of the mountain.
Star Wars Leia, I mean, she had some jiggle in some good places too.
Yeah.
Just saying, right? No bras in space.
Me says, not me, but me. Says the bottom line is that Bobby and Ace have proved that things like this don't need to be crowdfunded. Absolutely.
And
Mezco.
And Mezco, which we're going to talk about that. But
oh, please. Yes.
I mean, Haslab has been a thing now since 2018. And I've had that conversation a million times. Haslab is not going away. We know it doesn't need to exist. They have billions of dollars. They could just make this stuff and put it on the shelf. Or if the stores don't want it, Target, Walmart, GameStop don't want it, they have a little thing called Hasbro Pulse. Oh, and Big Bad Toy Store and Entertainment Earth. They could sell these things. They could make 20,000 of these things right now, and they would all sell to retailers, and then you'd have some on Hasbro Pulse.
Yeah, yep. Walmart and Target are stocking like all the Jurassic massive dinosaurs, Castle Grayskull, things like that. All the kids, the Fisher Price stuff, that shit takes up shelf space.
Look at this thing, Chad. Look at it's huge.
You're going to get canceled again. You're going to get it kicked off the air.
Be careful.
Got one right here. This is bigger than it has.
Is that a penis?
I was going to say, it doesn't have balls, does it? Good Lord.
I'm actually trying to get rid of all my sauropods except for the
I mean, who can blame you? Where the fuck do you put that thing? It was
the floor.
I got to get rid of them because that's the space for my dragon now. That's coming in 3 years.
Oh, yeah. Got to be prepared. Yeah.
Logan Holmberg says, I wish it could be an APC and keep the rocket launcher at the same time. Having to remove the launcher to seat 4 figures is stupid.
Again, it doesn't matter because you can just keep the thing up there. So it doesn't matter. It's fine.
My whole thing is like, it's white. And I get that that's what the vintage toy was, but I want something that's going to fit in with everything else. What you got the Vamp, right? You got the what's the motorcycle called? The Ram cycle.
Ram, yeah.
What else are they're doing? The Dune buggy,
the Striker.
Yep.
Right. They're all like green and tans, and
all right.
and then this one's just going to like stick out like a sore thumb. So I don't know.
I would argue that that's a good thing, and that I'm painfully tired of that fucking olive puke green, and don't need to see it ever again.
All right. Fine.
Thank you.
Let you have that one.
Thank
Maniac.
you. Thank you.
Wait a second. See, I would argue that olive drab green, at least in the last freaking century, made this country.
Who would argue that? I mean, I'm not going to argue that. Totally. This is one vehicle, man.
It's universal, right? Green is universal. White is not. Black is not.
Totally. I can't argue that. This is a nice change of pace. Just once, Chad. Once.
Fine.
Come.
Headcanon Unlimited, thank you for the super chat. I think it's interesting that they waited until after DFW to announce the Snowcat. Did they think it would steal the thunder from the DFW reveals? I don't think that was a factor for them at all.
They could not care they could not possibly care less of what's going on. If they cared about that show, they would have been there.
No, they're not allowed.
They would have been to the other one.
They're not allowed to go to anything except for sanctioned comic cons. Period. That's it.
Well, that's fair.
Yeah, they're not allowed. That team is not allowed. Their bosses say nope, can't go. You can't even go as a freaking attendee because they know that they're going to get mobbed.
How stupid is that? That's so stupid.
It is stupid.
You've got two G.I. Joe cons, but there's still we were talking about this.
Their bosses don't give a shit. Their bosses don't give a shit. All they care about is throughput. How many bodies are coming in the door? What exclusives do we have to sell? If we're not making money, you're not going. That's it.
And shareholders.
How many people went through that door? I mean, I've seen your guys' pictures. Seems like a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But again, it's no San Diego Comic Con. It's no New York Toy Fair. They don't.
Fucking San Diego. God, I hate that show so much. Go ahead.
They scrambled on this one. Details not going to go there, but I mean, if you can't tell that they scrambled on this, like you want to talk about fucking last minute. Yeah.
They said it was last minute. They didn't even try to hide it this time. So yeah. Okay. Absolutely.
I didn't know they said that. So.
Matt Tracker Rubin says, do we really need a kitchenette though? And they did put a little kitchenette thing on this thing.
We absolutely fucking
it's called a camping stove, actually. Thank you.
Got pictures of us here somewhere. Let's see here.
We absolutely need that. What is it? Camping stove?
Yeah. It pops out the side there. Yeah. I break for penguins. So there's different windshields you can put on.
Does it really friggin' say that?
Yeah. The bumper sticker said that. Let's see right there. I break for penguins.
That's a little uncalled for. Don't need that. But okay.
I break for.
Do they even know what continent? Oh, okay.
No, just
there it is. The pull-out kitchenette.
Dude, the amount of fucking food we are getting from recent releases really is wild.
Is that an ice bucket?
Yeah, it's an ice tray.
Why?
I don't know. Because you need ice when you're in the Arctic.
It's not real, Chad.
Military fantasy, Chad. You have to add the fantasy. It's very important.
You know, now that Jersey said that, it is fantasy. And when I think of G.I. Joe, I think that cheesy cartoon, right? Which I never was really into that much. I liked the toys as a kid.
Yeah.
But I've recently started reading the G.I. Joe comics, starting with issue 1.
The Energon shit?
No. The old
OG Marvel.
Oh, the old. Oh, OG. Nice.
Okay. Dude, that issue
I've never read them before.
Brilliant?
Huh?
It's brilliant. Issue number 1.
I mean, it's good. Anyway,
I bought
the point I'm getting to about it is that it's there's some dark themes in it. There's people getting shot and killed.
Oh yeah, all the time.
Cobra Commander's like holding a gun to that chick's head, or he's gonna shoot her, but then she gets shot. I don't know, but it's like there's people dying, and okay, yeah, it's pretty cool.
I was gonna say, doesn't a saw viper like kill 3 or 4 Joes in one of the issues?
I haven't gotten that far yet, but I expected more cheesiness like the cartoon. But especially after just reading another comic from the same era, The Secret Wars.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's super like kind of silly. You know?
It's tough. I struggle to go back that far.
Yeah,
so
I like it. I'm not crapping on it. I do like it. It's charming. It's like watching the '66 Batman.
Sure.
Even though that was a spoof, right? I like it. I like the artwork. But yeah, G.I. Joe is way more mature. Not that it's like R-rated, but it's way more mature than something like Secret War, which was like the same era-ish. Yeah.
Good. That makes me excited to read it. Yeah. No, the second compendium just went up for pre-order recently, or I just saw it recently. It might have been up for a while. So yeah.
Yeah, I have the first one.
Yeah. It's hard to read. Like when the book is that thick, it's hard to read.
Oh, people are spoiling the comic for me now. Okay. That's okay though. It's 40 years old. It's okay to be spoiled about it.
Calm down.
Thank you, Matt Tracker. Wesley Hendricks, member for 19 months. Thank you, Wesley. These Haslabs are killing my interest in collecting G.I. Joe. Too much money or Pulse sells out too fast.
The answer to that is to be ready on Pulse there, sir. It's an unfortunate part of everyone waiting for Ollie's at all times for years and years. Now they make less.
And don't use the app. Just go to the website. The app sucks.
God, the app is a nightmare now. Yeah.
And don't be a completionist. Like, buy the stuff you can afford, pick and choose, get your favorite ones, pass on the rest.
Yes. And everything they sell out of always comes back at some point. You just have to watch.
Yeah. I was a completionist on Legends for a long time, and it was hard to break that, but I finally did. Like,
that is
2019.
So
yeah. I can't buy them all.
Dude, like, I haven't bought a Legend now in forever. Like, it's like I'm jonesing.
Did you get the mini comic wave? That was the last one, right?
Yeah, in April. Like, that was the last wave. I had that April 2nd. Then they put the fucking Spider-Verse bullshit and Kingpin on Hulk's body, a 900-foot tall Venom that you love so much, and now now the asshole Fantastic Four. Like, no.
Oh, the MCU. Listen, I am way more easy to please with my Marvel Legends collecting than a lot of people, especially Anthony's Customs and the people that watch this show.
Everyone is easier to please than Anthony's Customs. Let's face it.
But hey, I love it. I love it, man. I love his reviews. You got to have it.
I love that guy. He's the best.
Hammertron says Snowcat belongs in regular retail. Did they do focus groups with folks that never saw G.I. Joe, or just a whole group of window lickers?
That is a very interesting question. I would love to know.
They're picked and chosen. It's very much a pick and choose thing.
So I put in for all of them. I am on that list. I did a Marvel one years ago, and so I apply instantly for the Joe ones. And now they know who I am, I think. So I'm never getting in. Yeah.
Yeah, they it's like Ryan and I were discussing us getting to talk to them at San Diego. Like, would they actually talk to us?
Yeah, I bet they would.
No, you're not going to get on the schedule to get an interview.
No, no. If you just go up to them and try talking informally, then they will.
That's what I did last year.
Yeah.
So,
Glob Shillman did.
They vet people that apply for focus groups. No, I'm just going to say it like that.
Yeah. So House Hendo says that begs the question: what other options did Lenny show them?
It does indeed.
Chad, do you have any insight on that?
Yeah, I broke all that down numerous times.
Right.
So originally it was. So okay, you have to remember that when they do these Haslabs and they do the focus groups, a lot of them roll over. So the Dragonfly was on there when the Hiss was on there. The Whale was on there when the Dragonfly was on there, as was the Mauler. And so they just kind of roll, right? A lot of them just roll over and over and over.
Yep.
Now, granted, once they set the schedule, Cobra Joe, Cobra Joe, Cobra Joe, the same with the Transformer Joe collab crossover shit, Cobra Joe, Cobra Joe. This one was Snowcat replacing the Whale, the Mauler, the Havoc, the Hammer. And the Hammer is not big enough to be a freaking Haslab either.
And that's like a Humvee, right? The Hammer?
Yeah.
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 Sean Forrester
Frank Coronius, finger flick technology, all that stuff. Yeah.
Sean Forrester says, I think the ramen tank impacted the Mobat. I ordered one of the tanks. I bet you that's why they didn't go with a Mobat or a Mauler. Ace got a cease and desist over his bridge layer.
Really?
And over the one that looks like the Wolverine. Yeah, he did.
Wow.
That doesn't mean he's stopping, and he didn't. He's still making them.
Well, yeah, because who are you going to get a cease and desist from? The freaking Department of Defense? Because the AVLB is a real freaking vehicle.
Right.
So, I mean, they can fucking pound sand.
I mean, a cease and desist is just a warning. It's not actually like any kind of legal
I would be
action.
like,
yeah. But, it's hard to go after a company or an individual that's not in the country. You have to, not easy. So it can't be done, but it's not easy.
Hey,
and it might the juice might not be worth the squeeze. So
exactly. I apologize that I had to step out. I was waiting on the delivery of that Defiant crawler that I won, and that's what I thought it was, but it wasn't. So.
Gotcha. All right, Brian Rowland became a new member. Thank you, Brian, for joining the channel. Shout out to Brian.
Buddy.
Dude. Met him a few times, sat down and had dinner with him and his lovely wife. He sent me an awesome mortar vehicle for my Action Force display, which is up there.
Wow.
So thank you, Brian. Let's see here. The Whale or the hydrofoil would be so much better at the Haslab scale. Listen, even though, Chad, you say the Hammer is not Haslab size, I mean, they're making stuff that's not Haslab size now, right? I mean, you could argue the Hiss is not Haslab size. They could stick it at retail. But the Hammer would be high on the list for me because Humvees are cool, Yeah,
and it's pretty much a straight up M1151 Alpha 1 Humvee.
I was going to say, this looks just like, well, not just like, but it looks like it could be the size of the Vamp. So there's no need to Haslab this.
It's a little bigger. Now, granted, like I'm a 1/18 scale collector, so when I look around, I'm looking at vehicles in comparison in that scale. It's
the bottom line is
a little shorter, but it's wider.
I have bought so many of their fucking repaints that they can spend a little more to give me that fucking Hammer at retail. How's that?
Do you have like all 19 of the Snake Eyes?
Maybe.
Do you have Caramel Crunch? Do you have that Snake Eyes?
The Desert Snake Eyes.
I don't want to talk about it, Chad.
Hey. I literally probably have like 50 Marvel Legends Spider-Man over there, so I get, I'm with you, Jersey.
Yeah, no, I know. See, the thing is, like, that's like what we were talking about before. Like, I'm so desperate for Joe shit that, like, Desert Snake Eyes. Yeah, sure. Just fucking give it to me. Whatever.
I get it, man.
Yeah, it's brutal. I'm ill.
Chad, what is this? What is this?
It's the Mudbuster. Teague said, give me the Teague Rufo. Said, give me the Mudbuster. And I'm like, oh, there's a Mudbuster.
That would be a
cool
hair
hanging.
That's cool, too. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, real quick, Chad, I need to cut in here. Okay, if that's okay with you. We do have 500 people watching. Just a friendly reminder to hit that like button, please. If you're new, please subscribe. We'd love to have you stick around. Join the channel. Got an after show coming up after this, just for channel members.
Yeah. And I will say, the after show is always worth it. I love the after show.
Awesome. Thank you, Jersey.
You're welcome.
Okay, let's see here. We got Todd Loves Toys says, hate the U-shaped ab. Me too, dude. I wish more companies would phase that out. I like, the Mafex style, which is also the Action Force style, which is also, I mean, a lot of people do it. Even McFarlane does it, not very well, but the U-shaped crunch can go.
I'm telling Gaines you said that.
Yeah, that's low rent articulation point. I don't know. It's just my opinion. But again, I don't collect the scales, so I'm used to being told I shouldn't have an opinion.
I mean, just the way it breaks up with the U shape that breaks up, it just looks
it's freaking eye cancer. It's just like, ugh.
I'd much rather have the diaphragm straight across. You can swivel,
Mm-hmm.
I really don't like this. I really don't like the scale war anymore. Like when Vala showed those Lord scale figures, I was happy for you. You were the first one I thought of. I was like, oh, cool. Chad's gonna love these. That's great. Yeah. See, like there's like I hope they sell well and you get more.
It's not the scale, it's the way that IPs are treated that I kind of like go toe to toe with. It's not the scale whatsoever.
Really?
I mean, 118 scale is not hurting at all whatsoever. It's just,
it kind of is. There's not a lot.
No, fuck no. There's way more 118 stuff now than there ever has been.
Retail. At retail, there's not.
Oh, everything's hurting at retail, man.
That's also fair. But the Star Wars collectors really ruin it. They are the ones that really perpetuate the scale war.
They've been collecting it for like close to 50 years now. That's why.
Yeah, but you have a corporation that pays $500 million for the Star Wars license, only to get told that they have to make Potato Sack Rose Tico and Admiral Holdo and all these other characters that won't frickin' move. Constable Zuvio. They make all these Constable Zuvio figures. He gets ripped out of the movie, and people are like, "Who the fuck is that panhead looking dude?"
Totally. And the first two you mentioned were worse.
They put out everything Star Wars they can and re-release stuff. Which you were talking about repaints and re-releases and Haslabs. Well, I have a first release Darth Revan. You remember how expensive that figure was for a hot minute?
Yep.
Sure do.
Yep. Now he's not worth shit.
Not worth shit.
So, people are going to feel the same pain that everyone else has already felt at some point in time.
And I am not for that. I would rather stuff actually be worth money and just never come out again. You missed it. Fuck you. Sorry.
Yeah. I like that too.
I'm not to a degree because, in the 80s, the toy industry learned a hard lesson with Masters of the Universe. They took off like a freaking rocket, and then kids were trying to get into the line. He-Man was still on, She-Ra was on, and kids were trying to get into the toy line, and they're like, well, where's He-Man and Skeletor? Where's Man-at-Arms? Where's Teela? It's like, well, here's fucking Snoutspout. You can have him. And so kids weren't really getting into the line.
Yeah, if you can't get the main characters, that's...
Okay, so let's say and I like to argue children, because I think toys should always be for children first. They should be fun, right? They should inspire creativity and imagination. We're just adults who can't stop hanging on to that shit. Like, we don't own it.
We don't, but we're the ones buying it now.
Let's just say somebody got into classified now. For argument's sake, we'll say they're 24 years old. How about that? They're not a kid. Okay. And they're like, oh, cool. Well, I want to get Duke. Well, it's like, oh, well, you just missed the retro one. You can go to eBay. Well, I want to get Cobra Commander. Yeah, well, you just missed that too.
Yeah, and then they're like, no, I'm not kidding. Fuck him. He can go to eBay. Yeah.
Hey, I remember the early days of Marvel Legends. I remember going to eBay sometimes.
Oh,
and God. Oh my God, I got to spend $25 on this one Marvel Legend. Oh my God.
All right. Yeah.
2005.
We're the stewards of these pieces of art. We're not some weird fucking hoarders sitting around and if you are, that's great if that's your stick. But I'm going to say I wholeheartedly fucking disagree with that.
Okay.
I open my shit. I play with my shit. I'm the steward of this stuff. This is history. It's timeless pieces of art. And one day I'm going to pass this on to somebody else.
Absolutely. Yeah. I completely agree with that. And
I hope we need kids into these lines. It's not about fucking old men like us. Shouldn't be.
But wouldn't you rather
there can be a collector line and a kid line simultaneously.
Well, that's what Black
there is a really cool 4-inch Star Wars line on shelves right now at Target.
Yeah,
you get a
looks
pilot
decent.
and an X-wing for like $20, and it's like they're doing it. Like, this should be a hit.
But Black Series also started off as the high-end, right, collector version of Star Wars toys.
Yeah.
And then it went to 6-inch and
Zakanen, thanks for the super chat. He says space is the enemy of the collector. I agree, although Chad
every one of us. Yeah.
Everyone. No question.
Chad has unlimited space.
No.
He's got a pocket universe like Lex Luthor. He keeps
I wish.
That'd be
Spoilers,
cool, right?
Ryan, gone.
Dude, what if we had a pocket universe just for our toy room? And it could just be
Ooh.
huge. We just walk in and there's all these glass cubes full of toys.
Oh, I love that. Let's do that.
Yeah. That's a Superman reference. Okay, Logan Holmberg. Thank you for the super chat. If Hasbro wants me to buy big vehicles, they need to hold a lot of figures to justify the shelf space and to turn them into mini play sets on my shelf.
So this one holds a decent amount. Like a decent. It's not terrible.
Well, and that's a very valid argument because, like, you know, if classified is, you know, robbing the corpse of a real American hero, then let's go back to the real American hero mindset. Figures of the loss leaders, vehicles, play sets drive the sale of more figures, which drive the play set and vehicle, you know, further. So on and on. It's very cyclical. They were very mindful of how many foot pegs were on vehicles.
They were.
Yeah.
And the Hammer specifically caught a lot of shit because it didn't have enough foot pegs.
Sci-Fi
Thunder-
George with the $2 says change tier 2 to 4 cops and it'll fund Cobra. They should. That's good. I like that.
4 cops.
Yeah.
What were you going to say, Jersey? The Thunder Machine? What?
The Thunder Machine had a bunch of pegs on the rails, right? Or am I making that up?
4.
That's a lot. I mean, that's plenty. So that's great.
Yeah.
Hope they do
you
that
could
again.
put one figure on both, or you could put 2 figures, 1 foot on each.
Yeah. That sounds good to me. Hope they do that again.
I remember when Bobby was. Sorry, I remember when Bobby was designing the Vanguard, and I'm like, make sure there's running boards of foot pegs, right? And we're talking after a show, so we're on screen. And he looks up at the camera. He looks at me. He says, "You think I'm stupid?" It's like, all right, Vela. Okay, settle down. Yes, I do.
Settle.
But I did invite him on tonight. But he's probably busy. I said, doors open, come in.
He's gearing up for tomorrow, baby.
Yeah, but I mean, he would never miss an opportunity to trash Hasbro or praise him. I don't know what he thinks about this. Me and Bobby haven't talked about the Snowcat. You could bring it up tomorrow. Or not.
Could,
please.
But it's not the Lord scale.
Let's see. We got Scott. Sorry,
please
go ahead,
please do though, because now I want to know what he thinks. So just real quick.
I'll ask him.
Thank you. Thank you.
Scott Hughes says to make it a true Haslab, they should have included 2 polar battle bears, the entire October Guard, Snow Baroness, Alpine Stalker, a snow wall bunker, plus the Snowcat.
Wow. Anything else? No blizzard? No blizzard and iceberg there, Scott Hughes?
If you're going to do Stalker 9,000? Version 2, he has to have his kayak, though.
Dude,
come on, Scott.
Actually, so fucking cool. I had that as a kid. That was great. Amazing. And I do want the entire October Guard, too. He makes some excellent suggestions.
The October Guard, and we all know why.
I know, but they should.
They should, yeah. Because Ryan was talking about the Marvel comics. The October Guard was way more fleshed out earlier in the comics than Cobra ever was.
I did not know that, but I
believe you. Oh yeah.
Let's get back.
Issue 2. There's the October Guard.
Wow, that's really not fucking around.
Big time.
Wow.
Let's get back into the Haslab here. The campaign, Chad. Don't you look at me like that with your eyebrows high. Okay. Bring those 2 back down.
We are an hour and 10 minutes in, and you have not said anything toxic. This is bullshit. I have been lied to. I thought that this man was just a complete piece of shit, and he is so reasonable. This is outrageous.
He is reasonable.
So reasonable.
Here we go. The first tier
I want to come back around to this thought this guy was a piece of shit thing.
We'll come back to that. That was just adding on for effect. Yeah,
you have to understand, before he came on this show, there's people telling him that I'm a piece of shit. Don't go on that show. He's a bad person.
It's true.
Which is true.
And
the shirt says it.
No.
Pieces of shit. Right?
No. I am happy to be a part of the little crew. So fuck those guys. They don't know.
Lady J figure. 10,000 backers. We are about 3,000 away from this, but much better head sculpt, I gotta say, dude.
Someone earlier said the head sculpt is still a little off. I don't see it. I think it looks great.
I don't know.
That's cool. That looks pretty freaking Sunbow to me. Yeah.
Yeah,
Look, ab
cool.
crunch.
No, that's a diaphragm swivel.
Diaphragm. Yep.
Yeah, no crunch there.
I like the angry face with the beanie. That's nice.
Look, that's a good sculpt.
Yeah.
I'm not going to argue that. That's a good sculpt. That's right out of like the BET.
Look at this coffee cup.
The coffee cup is great. Bobby does always say the Classified does the best face printing, so he would know.
They do have. I got the new rock and roll, and it looks good, man. The vintage card rock and roll looks really nice.
Yep.
Tier 2, 12,000 backers, and we're getting into it now. The Bivouac Battle Station.
Battle
World Made of Cardboard.
Fucking lean to. What's a fucking
World Made of Cardboard says, who uses a bivouac in the snow? Listen, I'm going to say this is in here because they'll have the tooling paid for with the Haslab, and then they'll re-release it in traditional colors.
Yeah. No. And
that's why.
It's so fucking
100%.
cool. Like, I could not believe how big it was. Like, it's shockingly big.
Yeah.
And it's cloth. Like, how great is that?
Before.
I mean, it's an upgrade from the original Bivouac. It's not sticks. It's actually like, looks like metal A-frame.
Yeah.
But yeah, one, you would never use one of these in that kind of austere environment, period, paragraph, ever. Two, a fire? No. Come on, light discipline, you're not going to have a fire. And three, why the fuck do you have a pacing item, a.k.a. that fucking rocket system? Those are called pacing items. In a fucking okay. It's not a battle station. They were called battlefield accessories, but I guess some people don't know that.
Fantasy. It's the key word, Chad. Military fantasy. Like
the Bivouac and all the other little mini play sets were called battlefield accessories.
Oh, you mean back in the day? Okay.
So like if you back up and they call it what a battle station, they were called battlefield accessories, not battle stations.
Gotcha. The fire is really cool.
I don't think it's shitty. I mean, yes, it's smart, but
I get it. It's not realistic. I completely understand.
Oh, I don't care that it's not realistic. I love the Bivouac.
Okay, good. If they do a separate Bivouac from the Haslab, because I'm not backing this, but if they do a regular Bivouac, I'll totally buy it. I love the mini Dio accessories.
If they did the Havoc and the Bivouac, okay, cool, right? Because sometimes you got a Bivouac. Nothing wrong with that, right? You got to dig a fighting position, all that cool stuff. But like just this in the snow, there are other battlefield accessories that they could in the snow. Wow. There are other there's other play sets. There's other battlefield accessories that probably would have been a little more applicable to a snowy environment. That's fair. I mean, that's all I'm saying.
Fair. No, completely
so
fair.
When this gets put out with this colorway, like, oh yeah, because it's in the Arctic. I think a lot of people just saw it and they were like, you just want us to pay for it so you can throw it in a box.
Yeah.
And not saying there's anything wrong with that, but at some point people kind of get sick of that.
The fire is really cool.
Glenda with the dragonfly, I get it. Glenda's cool. That's a deep cut figure. And then all the flyby Joe fans who are like, I don't know who that character is. That thing looks stupid. And I'm like, you don't know fucking shit. But as soon as they dropped Glenda, like everybody with 3 brain cells to rub together knew that was Retro Scarlet.
Sure.
And there's like, I don't have a problem with that because Glenda fits, Retro Scarlet fits, but the Bivouac just seems a little too far.
Because they're going to charge us $50 for this fucking thing when it comes out.
Oh, yeah.
Us
meaning you and Ryan, but yeah, absolutely.
You're right. Yes. Sorry. Yes, of course. But really, like, the coolest part of this is the fire. Like, if you lift the fire, there's burnt wood under it. Like, they really made it very nice. Yeah. And it's not even as good as the Mythic Legions one, which is crazy, which we'll get to later. I like the attention to detail there. Me too. Baldy Lock says they already released the Haslab with new scheme Ghostbusters Proton Pack. They'll re-release if people want it. Okay. Yeah. So we might see Haslabs coming stripped down, strip the electronics, strip some of the extra accessories and all the figures. That'll be a Hiss tank for $150. Oh God,
Emily was asked that and she said, yeah, it's the idea is not off the table.
I'll be ranting and raving that day. I look forward to it. Drew G, member for 23 months. Drew, shout out to Drew. Look, I saw your chat. Thank you, Drew. He says you can send a $5 super chat, or you can become a member for $5 and get a free member chat per month, join after shows, and exclusive videos. Easy choice. Drew is not on the payroll, but thank you, Drew. That's a good point.
That is a very good point, Drew. No question.
Wow.
You get at least like an extra 4 hours of content from this channel as a channel member. At least 4 hours. So
at least.
Thank you, Drew. Pablito sends a $10. Thank you, Pablito. He says, just showing some love. Right back at you. Thanks again for that tequila at DFW. We did a shot with him at like 10 in the morning. Me and Jordan, the behind the scenes guy.
Yeah, he is.
Thanks, Pablito. Todd Loves Toys, member for 22 months. I can't see them remaking Haslabs.
Oh, I can, Todd. I can. This is Hasbro, after all.
Maybe not the Rattler. That thing is huge, but maybe not the Dragonfly, but the Hiss. I think, yeah. This Snowcat. I think, yeah. Very likely. I mean, if they're gonna make another 25,000 units,
can they sell that many though? Like, I'm not buying another Hiss right off the no.
Even if it's half the price of the other one.
Especially if it's half the price, because I will be so pissed that I already spent $300 on one. Like, no way.
You were pissed about Maximum Spider-Man, by the way. Let me show this off.
I was, but it's certain things you got to do what you got to do, you know.
So the Maximum, this quick aside, Joe fans. Sorry, I'm a Marvel Legends guy. The Maximum Spider-Man. Thank you, Jersey, for sending this to me. He came with a Mark Bagley, kind of a little bit of Todd McFarlane head, not quite comic. I got a Todd McFarlane head on mine now. Look at this.
Whoa. That's nice. Where'd you get that from?
Fa Rule on Instagram. FAHRULE.
How much?
I think 30.
Sold.
Yeah. Anyway, okay, back to Joe stuff. I just wanted to. I mentioned it, and I got that today. So, anyway, okay.
You're an excellent salesman. I'm buying one.
Yay, Spooder Ming. Yeah.
He's better than Duke. RC Archaeologist, thanks for the super chat. Chat's like, what'd you say? So, Devil's Advocate here. What would you say a dream project is, but would it fund, sell, be practical?
Yeah, really I saw that one come in. That's a good question.
It's really tough with Joe's. Like, I guess you could still find something in Marvel and Star Wars, but with Joe's, it's
the
tough.
Whale.
Would that really be a centerpiece? Like, is that like a dream project? Do you guys dream about the Whale? Yeah, it's huge. We're gonna pay fucking $600 for it though. So do we really
the Terrordrome?
And how much would that be?
1,000.
1,000, sure. Are we
That's
paying
ridiculous.
1,000 for that?
At the end of the day. I say this all the time. I know people they fucking delaminate when I say this, but reality is reality. This is still, no matter what, it's square pegs in round holes. You're trying to put the spandex and superpowers formula on a fucking military world building line. Square pegs and round holes. This is just fucking Marvel Legends cosplaying as fucking G.I. Joe. Like, if they have this much of a challenge putting out a Battlefield accessory, and they took that long to put out a Cobra flight pod and that long to put out fucking snake armor. Look, do the dollies in the scale. That's fucking great. But the slippery slope is, as soon as people are like, well, it doesn't look like 84. Then they want this shit dragging the fuck along behind it. Like, it is not a scale that is conducive to all of that world building. And I know, Ryan, you're like, I world build in 1/12 scale. I get that. But Flag, fuck no. Terrordrome, no. 83 Headquarters Command Center, that would have to be a Haslab. Yeah. Night Raven, come on. Like, these things are huge. They're huge by 118 standard. Yeah. I don't have a problem with the figures in the scale, but this whole, like, we're fooling ourselves thinking that, oh yeah, well, they're going to make all that stuff. Fuck you. They're not.
No, they're not.
No, they're not.
No,
They're absolutely not. They said themselves they only expected the line to go 3 years because the launch of it was dog shit. It was supposed to coincide with the game and the movie. Everything got pushed back. All that came out were the figures. People immediately started crying. You know, you can only repaint the Ram and the Vamp so many times. Like, if you wanted this line to like be robust and be successful, where's the fucking Silver Mirage? That's a motorcycle.
I'd be okay if they never made another vehicle.
They don't want to cut the molds, man. They don't want to spend the money on the fucking steel.
No, I would rather them just make figures. I really don't need any more vehicles. It's just personally. So, because you're right, 118 is far better for that. If that's what you want, collect that.
So,
I'm not trying to be right or wrong. I'm just trying to say, like, it's just observation.
I'm
112
curious
scale was made popular by Marvel Legends. Period.
Yes,
That's it. Full stop. And then they made Star Wars into that scale, and they tried to do vehicles, and they fucking like
motorcycles
out a couple. You know what I mean?
Yeah, a couple.
You know, and like a few mounts and shit. But like Star Wars is world building. The Millennium Falcon is a character. The G.I. Joe Killer Whale is a character.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Classified is not going to last as long as Marvel Legends. Marvel Legends has been 23, 24 years.
Yeah, Classified is diminishing returns.
Classified, it's since 2021, right? So that's 4 years. How many years do you think it has left? And I'm not praying for its demise, Joe Bros. Classified is cool. I like it. But I mean, realistically, how long do you think they have left?
I think if they like tighten their shot group and kind of decided like where are we going with this line, I think it could keep going. But a lot of it is like, are you going to lean into Energon or are you not? Because they got Night Force Beachhead coming out because that was in Energon. Okay, but are you going to lean into it? Because like this piecemeal onesie twosie, you can't finish a team, you can't finish the original 13. You won't do October Guard. You like tiptoe around this and that. It seems very disjointed. Like, fuck it, give them Snake Eyes. You know,
do Skybound universe. This is what you do. You do Skybound and Classified. The Haslabs,
in both scales.
The Haslabs are 112 scale Transformers. Do Hound. Do Hound that Duke can sit in.
Whoa.
That's the Haslab.
Do Hound Vamp with clutch, and he fucking transforms, and he scales properly. Because right now, for a Joe to scale with a Transformer, you need a Masterpiece Transformer and a 118 scale Joe. Because my MP10 Prime looks perfect with.
So I have a 112 scale Optimus. You can't see it on camera right now. It's huge.
Yeah, that fucking massive one. Yeah,
that is a dream project for like Classified. Do Optimus that a figure can sit in. He transforms into Optimus.
But
figure out the engineering.
The challenge is when they're sitting there spinning their wheels, and Classified went from the same G.I. Joe characters, but future forward in the now rather than future forward in 82, 85, 86, whatever. And that we're just spinning our wheels now because we're just rehashing Real American Hero.
Yeah.
I don't know how people would take it if they just pivoted, as I punch my mic. If they pivoted and went to Energon, I think people would spaz.
So
now, could they do both? Yes, but again, that's that whole like tighten your shot group. And what is your goal for Classified? What is your goal for the line?
Go ahead,
so
Maniac.
He said this today in the interview I was watching. He said that he does want to do the Energon stuff, and that like Classified will basically be like Marvel Legends, where they have like multiple things going at all times, like the retro for the old stuff, Classified, and then they'll do some Energon stuff. So, I mean, and again, that could work. That would be fine. I think as long as they really focus on figures and just keep putting out stuff like they're doing now, it really doesn't have to end anytime soon.
Like they're doing now. I don't know. The SKUs for next year are looking pretty fucking thin, dude.
They're slim, but okay. Here's the thing. You keep going with Classified as the retro card line, right? And then the main Classified line becomes the Energon universe with Transformers to go with them. And if you got to do one Transformer a year for a Haslab, because I get it, that's going to be big, a lot of engineering. a lot of new tooling. That would be amazing, dude. That would truly be a dream project for me.
Just get it up to like,
well,
just get it up to
everybody
80
wants
figures.
a fucking Thunder Machine in classified, right? Well, here's the fucking Thunder Wave. This is the Soundwave Thunder Machine. Look at how perfect that looks.
There you go.
That is cool. Yeah,
you can't tell that this is Soundwave. I mean, other than the colors are a little brighter until you flip it over and you're like, oh, why does my Mad Max car have a cassette player?
You know, I have one of those. I never opened it.
But yeah, I totally agree because you have the retro carded line, but then you have the same figures put out in the main like boxed line.
Well, you can keep the retro carded line for the purists, the ones that want for the people who can't get out of 1985. I got the scaled up or Real American Hero era. That's cool. Those are basically the ones I'm buying now.
See, I'd be banging the drum like, dude, take Torpedo, take that shipwreck head, and make me a fucking shipwreck version 2. Bam. That's a simple kit bash fucking repaint. Shipwreck version 2 is shit.
I think they will. I think they will make that.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Let's we need to move on. The third tier unlock, 14,000 is Flint. And there he is. Flint looks a lot better
well,
than
at least he's got wieners.
He does got wieners and eggs, coffee.
I mean, how great is that? It's a full breakfast. I love it.
Like I don't hate that because I like these silly little accessories that
Me too.
I use. I mean, I have no problem with that. I've seen a lot of classified collectors like this is stupid. You know, why are they giving us food? I like it. Huh?
What?
Back to the ab crunch.
Yeah, the ab crunch. I know.
Yeah,
I don't like
that's
that.
a shame. So, Mr. Chad, would you agree that it should have been just Iceberg and Blizzard and you gamble and just, obviously there's that stupid fucking rule, which makes no sense. Which one of you assholes at Hasbro made that stupid fucking rule where if it doesn't get unlocked, you can't make the figure ever? Fuck you. And now you're going to repaint Haslabs too on top of that. This one that failed, we can never make this figure. Fuck you.
Sorry. Look.
Anyway, but Blizzard and Iceberg are the characters that are a draw. Like people who are collecting the line actually want them.
Yeah. Version 2 Stalker. Yeah.
Version
absolutely.
2. Again,
I get down with that.
I do want the boat though. So I don't know if that can come with this, but so regardless. The only thing the only reason I care about this Lady J and the fucking Flint are the food they come with, which is ridiculous. So.
They're also they lean very heavily on the nostalgia of the 87 animated movie, right? When they're testing the broadcast energy transmitter out in the Arctic, and I mean they look just like they dropped right out of that animated movie.
True.
The thing is, like, I think a lot of people just have to ask themselves, is it the Haslab itself, or is it the Haslab with the tiers? Like, where is the value? Is it all encompassing? Because this one's relying heavily on tiers to hit the value.
Yeah, I guess it is, because if you think of why, well, no, it was just the Rancor. Like, if you think of why the Rancor failed, it was the tiers. The tiers were the most embarrassing thing we've ever seen.
350 was a lot for a Rancor if it had the right, if it had Ula.
Yeah.
If it had a new updated Leia, I would have gotten it. And I think a lot more
people.
If it had
Ula and Slave Girl Leia and that 6-titted chick.
Yes. Yeah. Instead, they completely embarrassed themselves. They're like, oh, this is exclusive packaging for this Gamorrean guard. You fuck you.
Hey, kids, remember Jedi Knight Luke Skywalker?
We just gave him to you.
Here he is again.
Yeah, no. So, I mean, I forget the fucking full question here now, but like, yes, it's leaning on the tiers. So, and the tiers could have been better. The bottom line is, I want the fucking tent more than I want any of these 3 figures. So, well, 2 figures. I do want Frostbite.
But again, Battlefield accessories, right? They're small. They're inexpensive. This is shit they could have been pumping out since the word go. They could have been pumping those out, but square pegs and round holes, and it just proves my argument that fucking
yeah, no, so a lot of the criticism I've seen of this is valid. Like, it's too big, sure. If Jerk said it looked like a moon rover, it sure does. Like, absolutely. It's still for what it is and for the price. I get it. The price still sucks, but this is just what Haslabs cost.
What is the price?
$325.
$325. So when you look at all of this
adding
shit,
a $30 surcharge at checkout.
Well, now I'm over here trying to do math. Okay, so we got 3 figures at $75, and then we got a Battlefield accessory. What would that retail for? $50? We're going to say $50, right?
We'll call it.
So
50,
that's $125, and then that cuts that thing down to $200. What was the fucking price point?
Right. Yeah. That's dang, Chad.
You can't argue that with them, folks. You just can't.
That's that bullshit.
It's
the vehicle
bullshit
that they were going to put out in that price point range, but not paying for shit.
It probably would have had less features and a figure too for $200. Anyway,
the values here. The bottom line is when you look at all this shit together, $325. Just sure.
I honestly don't think it's horrible. I don't understand the $30 surcharge at checkout because it's really $355.
So it's the shipping.
I ain't giving no massa no treat.
It's wait. It's the shipping, LP. Like you can't like this flat rate shipping because the site is so fucked up now because they've done 900 updates. Everything flat rates to a $6.99 shipping. They're not going to ship you this giant ass fucking box.
But what if you're Hasbro Pulse Premium?
It goes away. It's not there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
But also remember, right, that sneaky little T word that was going around for a while when they were like gripping their assholes with both hands when they were like, oh, now we got to fulfill this rattler with these tariffs. Like,
yeah.
They were sweating bad, big time.
All right, we got to get back to the chat now.
I still don't even have my shipping for the fucking rattler.
Well, hopefully you have all your wings. Because there's some people that aren't getting all their wings.
Zakanin got his rattler. I saw him holding it on Jerk's stream. So
yeah, that's cool. I got like 6 of them. It's fine.
He gets everything before me.
Junkion, thanks for the 23-month member chat. Save your completion desires for Valiverse. Yeah,
I'm not a completionist at all. So
I'm completing that line.
I have most of it.
You do?
Valiverse? Yeah, most of it.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
I thought you hopped in late.
I did, but then I went on eBay because I'm not a bitch and I don't complain about this sort of shit.
Yeah, buddy.
All right. I like it. Ninja says, oh, wait. I have to do this. Articulated Ninja Reviews says, my card expired, so I'm not allowed into membership for the first time ever. Cancel that damn members live. And I can't super chat my ish talk now, lol. You got 2 sexy bald guests tonight, I see. That's right. Don't need you.
Yo, get a new card.
Yeah, get a new card. And I did play the Toy Tuber Expo ad at the beginning, which all 3 of us will be at August 17th in New Jersey.
Damn right.
I need that promo clip. I still need that.
I'll send it to you. It will get you a copyright if you don't have the license through Epidemic Sounds, but I'll send it to you. Yeah.
Goodness.
You could change the music on it, though, to something that's... Or that, yeah. You and your soul patch.
Sorry, I'm flirting with my wife. What?
Oh.
What?
Mrs. LP says, oh, look, it's Chad. Hi, Chad.
Oh, hi. Dude, it was so cool to see your whole family in Dallas. That was fucking awesome.
They had a blast.
Are you bringing them to Jersey?
No.
Oh.
He said, nah. I'm not taking him to dirty Jersey.
I brought him to Jersey last year. But no. And I'm going to be in Jersey twice this year. Toy Tuber Expo and Legions Con. So
it's
John,
so exciting.
John Papa Sergio, thanks for the 5. He says, as cheap as a tactic as it may sound, they should have included full body Tiger Force decal. So you have to get 2 to make 1 the Tiger Cat.
People are going to paint it.
Yeah.
They will.
Yep. Thank you, John. World Made of Cardboard. Toys should be fun and for children. Preach it, Chad. That's right.
Every toy should be made for this 46-year-old maniac, okay? Let's stop this.
Here's the thing. You can still go buy every toy. I mean, like, look at everybody going fucking like hog wild on blockies or blokies or whatever we want to call them, Mafex, Mafex, right? The little blockies, everybody's going gangbusters on those.
They're great.
Those are not made for 50-year-olds.
That's true. That's true.
I'm telling you, if I had Elon Musk money and an Elon Musk massive mansion house, I would have been all in on Imaginext DC years ago. Imaginext is the coolest kid line there is. Play sets, vehicles, every character. They go deep in the character roster.
Dude, it really shows how deep our problems go, though, because you said that, and I was like, yes, I would too. We've got a problem.
Yeah,
it's no joke. Yeah,
dude, I don't have a problem.
The big robot Batman mech suit that pops into a Batcave.
It's insane. It's
the Batmobile that
My kid still has that Batmobile.
Hell yeah, dude.
He's like, Dad, I want to sell this at the toy show. I was like, no, you don't.
Want to talk about play features and something being toyetic?
Imaginext, yeah.
I do have to say, Ryan, you would be proud of me. I'm not trying to change the subject, so I'm just going to say this and we're going to skirt along. The very first blokey, whatever that I opened, I was sitting out on the patio with Jacob Real, and I was like, come on, Hound. Boom, Hound.
Nice. We got Nostalgia Knot, member for 23 months. F the new collectors. It's a real selfish mercenary mentality to have if you want lines to continue. You need to have new collectors joining.
To include kids.
I really could not disagree with that more, respectfully, sir. Everyone who's collecting, classified is at its peak. If we're just talking classified, who's buying that line? People with fucking gray beards. Let's face it. No one who's not already collecting just decides, hey, I'm going to go start buying action figures. It's not, your beard is lovely. I know. But
I got a couple grays in there.
You just got a couple. You'll get there. Dude, you said the other day that you raised the font on your phone to make it bigger. I had just gone and got reading glasses 2 days before that. Getting fucking old.
Yeah, I know, man. I'm getting there.
That's all right. That's all right. When we go to Jersey, you're going to see Clark Kent, Chad. So
there we go. Okay, back to the chat. Brian Rowland, thank you. They need to have more Arctic stuff in the line before going to Haslab. Where is Windchill? Here's what I think. I think over the next year,
way down the line, yeah.
I think over the next year, you'll get a lot more in the line to go along, because that's what they did with Giant Man. They put out Giant Man. The whole next year was Avengers. Yeah. So you probably will get it. Although it would have made more sense to already have it, because then that would have encouraged people to get it now.
Remember when they made Galactus and then they didn't give us Airwalker and Redshift? Yeah, yes. Me too. I remember. Yeah.
Pepperidge Farm remembers.
It's cool. Yeah, it's nice.
Airwalker's got a lot of paint apps and a lot of new parts.
Oh, God forbid we make any new parts.
I know. I'm just saying that's why.
I know.
I'm not saying it's okay that I agree with it.
I know.
John Papa Sergio, thanks for another one. He says the bridge layer would have been the best choice for the current Haslab, I think. It makes sense with the Vamp and Cycles and other mini vehicles out. That's true, but Robin beat him to it.
A case could be made for that.
Yeah.
And Robin would just hurt the sales. So can't do it.
The tossing cross would be cool. Yeah, it would be cool.
Joe Era says, I think not having as many physical outlets for toys affects kids playing as well. It's no longer an event. All the ceremony is removed with online shopping. I agree.
I think the internet in general has destroyed toys for kids.
Well, it's not just toys; it's video games and movies and everything. I mean, look at the demise of Blockbuster and Netflix. Business models will always change, but kids want to fucking play.
Now, I'm going to preface this next super chat with telling everyone that Jeff Wheat has bought 5 of every G.I. Joe Haslab so far.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, and we're going to do a Rattler giveaway.
Thank you, Jeff, for the $20 super chat.
Wow.
He says, I'm passing on the Snowcat. I'm happy with the ramen tanks and such a better value. I'll do a custom Arctic Vanguard, and Bobby even lowered prices. I love the bivouac as a kid, but in the freezing cold, it's ridiculous.
Fair enough.
There you go.
Jeff Wheat with the fucking bomb.
And he is not a hater. He bought 5 of every Haslab so far. Joe Haslab.
Oh, yeah.
That's amazing. Yeah.
And he spreads the love. He let you do a giveaway. He gave me the hiss for my 50th birthday, and he wants to do a Rattler giveaway. He spreads the love.
Chad, he gave me a hiss tank to give away.
A hiss.
A hiss. And he gave me a hiss. So I have one in my collection because of Jeff.
Yeah. He gave me that one. He knew that I was going to convert it to 118.
Yeah.
So there's ramen right there.
This is
We
a
will work on the
hardcore
mauler.
Joe fan that is not getting this snowcat.
Hey, Ace, you know what you need to be working on? 1/18 scale Firefox MiG. I will pay you right now.
Thank you, Jeff Wheat. We got another from John Papa Sergio. Thank you, John.
Jesus.
John, become a channel member because you've sent 3 of these so far.
Yeah.
You would have gotten one for free and watched the after show.
Yeah.
He says, bivouac in the snow. Someone at Hasbro watched YouTube survival video where a guy puts up an aluminum blanket, puts a fire in there to keep heat in. Yeah, that's.
I'm sure one of them was watching like Alone, you know, in Alaska, and they were like, "Didn't we make one of these? Didn't Kirk Bazigian and all his people make one of these back in the day? Somebody look on the internet." Yeah,
I think John's talking about the Outdoor Boys. Who aren't around anymore. It sucks. Okay, Junkion. Thank you, Junkion, for another super chat. He says, it's Chad. Is giving me a lot of Christopher Walken speech vibes tonight. Wow. And I want to know where my Cobra Porta Potty and Viper are at.
God, don't we all?
No.
All right. Except for you.
I think that's a victim of them switching to Vietnam.
Dude, no, because that fucker
never go to Vietnam.
No, because that fucker was being sold from the guy I follow in somewhere, Hong Kong or something, in March. Like Bobby B got one in March, so that's done. Like where?
Oh, then it's delayed from tariffs. It's probably stuck on a boat somewhere.
Dude, it's just
Hold
way
up,
too long at this point.
Hold up.
All right, holding up.
What the fuck?
What the fuck, indeed.
Hopefully everything's okay with Chad.
Indeed.
Hail, Chad. Okay, we're gonna
Maybe something fell. Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna get this. The last part of this too. I'm not contributing to these people getting laid off. I like these people, so I'm buying one.
I am in no way telling anyone not to buy this.
Of course
this is
not.
Just a discussion. Like, if you want it, you buy it. You buy 2 if you want. Buy all 5. I don't care.
You would never. You would never do that. So yes, of course, that goes without saying. Of course. So I'm not telling anyone to buy it. I'm just gonna buy one.
Chad, what's up? You good?
Oh yeah. I'm like I told you, the storms are real bad, and the wind was so bad. I literally thought somebody hit my freaking garage with a car.
Holy crap, dude!
Yeah, so that's why. When I killed my camera, like Zakana was already laughing. I'm sure you could hear me go, "What the fuck?" Yeah,
we did.
No, it's good. I just had to. I had to put a few sealed toys down. So
gotcha. Okay,
good job.
Mike Joseph, member for 22 months. Thank you, Mike. Still waiting on Mainline Ripcord and Crazy Legs.
So the one paratrooper that they made, like, that's Ripcord. Like, it looks exactly like a classified Ripcord. Just get that one.
Oh shit!
All
my
right,
dog got out.
Bring her on.
My dog's got out.
I don't know if you guys could hear my cat going off behind me.
No,
she's in there again.
It was the boy this time.
Okay.
Let's see here. We got where am I at? Okay, so the campaign ends August 14th. So you got about a month until this ends if you want it. And by the way, just back it now if you're going to get it. Don't wait.
Just back it now. Like it's
I always say that, but
68.73 it's at now. Just fucking back it. Why do you wait till the last day? Why?
Look at this nice army builder here. You got like 4 snowcats here. You got a snowmobile would be cool.
It would be cool. Yeah. See, it doesn't feel like I do agree. Like the Joe vehicles, they don't feel like army builder sorts of things. They just don't.
Mm-hmm.
Even though clearly, like it's right in the picture, it's there.
Yep.
Can I rant about the full force guy now for a minute?
Hold on 1 sec. Hold that thought because I just want to get to this because there it is next to the Hiss. It is substantially larger than the Hiss.
It's big, yeah.
Like, that's surprising.
And like you can't say it looks bad. Like it definitely
it doesn't look
awesome.
bad. No, it looks like an amazing toy. And by the way, the Hiss was 3 years ago for $300.
Yeah.
And now this in 2025, post tariff and all that, $325.
Not bad.
That's why I say if you bought the Hiss, this is a good deal. Like, I'm just saying.
I love how the guy on the right has this face what's his name, like Tony or something. He has his
Tony,
face like, what the fuck am I looking at? She's looking at her watch. You know? It's just like,
this is a great screenshot. It really is.
I got all these from His Tank.
oh, from Piss Tank? Fuck that place.
Hey, they got all the pictures. I just went and grabbed them. Thank you, His Tank, for being useful. Yeah, like I said, no problem with this vehicle. It just ain't for me. It ain't for my collection. Looks cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna bitch about the value because I think it's not horrible.
No.
All right.
Clearly not. Just this comparison alone. That pretty much shows it's worth it.
Let's hear the full force rant from you, sir.
All right. So I'm watching the interview, and like I think we've discussed this before, how the wrong people have access to these Hasbro interviews. Could we both agree with that?
We definitely agree with that, yeah.
Okay, because this fucking guy, and it really is true, like apparently I just have a problem with British people, and who knew? I didn't know this about myself until I started watching these YouTubes. First of all, like the guy's going through Yojo June like it's good, like it was great. So right there, fuck you. Like it's so disingenuous. There is not one person I know who thought Yojo June was great. Like everyone has the same opinion. Like that was bullshit. This sucked. Bullshit. He didn't mention the cop at all. Right there, also bullshit. Like you have to, even if you're not allowed, because you know they give rules going into these interviews.
Oh yeah.
You find a way. You know what I mean? Like be a fucking man. But no, he couldn't do that. He said, I can't believe how much stuff you fit into your deluxe figures for this line, and they're so great. Like they're not charging 10 extra fucking dollars.
Right.
Like what are you talking about, dude? He was encouraging the repainting of Haslabs. Like this one's not even done, and he's like, "Oh, the Tiger Cat was my favorite. Like, can we make that? It should have been that originally." No, it shouldn't have, asshole. No. And no, they shouldn't repaint it because when they started these, they were like, this is your only shot. If you don't fund this, we're never making it. One of a kind, blah, blah, blah. They did that with all of them. You know what I'm saying?
I do.
Last thing, he's reading questions from his viewers. He asked if there's going to be fun school variants and can they get Budo on a Japanese card? Because this is important, right? Let's want fucking figures that are not out yet. Let's talk about their re-release. This is great for the line. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He also asked them, he's like, it's not fully funded yet. Are you guys concerned? What do you fucking think they're going to say? Yes, we are terrified. There's 33 days left in this campaign. My God, it's totally not going to fund. What are we, 1,000 away, give or take? Fuck. I'm sitting here shitting my pants over it. So bottom line, when you see someone at this level of just insane shilldom, like when everything is good, just don't watch them anymore, please. Like, I'm fucking begging you. They're doing a disservice to this fucking hobby. Everything is not good in any line at any time. You can like all the things you want. I'm not telling you not to. Do not watch someone who likes everything, though, who claims to be an influencer. I fucking hate that word, but influencer.
Chad, go ahead.
Hi. Hey, Jersey, question for you. Is this your first experience with Christopher McLeod and the full force?
Maybe.
Okay, so that dude has been Lenny and Emily's mouthpiece for years. Years and years and years. They go to him because he's safe, because he is 100% the fucking positivity police. He will never ask them anything that steps on their toes or crosses a line or anything like that. Like, he is in their pocket 100%.
See,
and I'm not trying to shit on him because at least he knows it. At least he knows it. And like I did my video about shills. I talked about Christopher McLeod. He does whatever they want him to do. He fucking toes the line for access. Period. Now, there's a lot of fucking channels that toe the line for access, and it's not just classified. It's Legends, it's Lego, it's everything. And he's just one cog in the machine of that fucking bullshit, right? That's that Maslow's hierarchy of needs. I call it Maslow's hierarchy of shills. And he is at the fucking top. Like,
I feel like you can do it in a way that's still respectful. You know what I mean? Like, get into...
No. Because he falls into that. If you don't back it, you're not a fucking Joe fan. But my argument with those people...
Did he say that?
Stupid.
There's been plenty of times, like even Dan Larson, like when he had Dan Larson on and they were both like, oh, if you don't back the Haslab Sky Striker, they're never going to fucking do this stuff again. And come on, are you guys fans or not? And all this stuff. But like the problem with those kinds of fans, do those people buy Dan Klingensmith's books? Fuck no. You know what I mean? And Dan's 15 volumes of creating G.I. Joe are the most comprehensive history of fucking everything G.I. Joe. But, you know, it's not Hasbro. Hasbro didn't fucking make that. You know,
I don't understand the loving of Hasbro.
That's that bullshit.
That's that bullshit.
Jersey, I've been saying that for years. I don't separate Hasbro from the IPs, the characters, the stories you like. Why do you love a company? That's weird.
It is weird. Like,
you're missing something if you love a corporation. You're missing something.
You really are. And like, I like these team members personally. I like Emily, Tony, Lenny. Like, I like them.
Those are individual people. Those are people. Those aren't corporations.
Absolutely. Anyone above them can go fuck themselves. Absolutely. Yes. No question about it.
Especially Chris Cox, Mr. $1 million bonus every year, while hundreds of people, including everyone's favorite Ryan Ting, gets friggin' laid off for what? So he can buy another wing on his house?
Let's talk about that for a second, because that really is fucking bullshit. Like, by every account I have ever heard, Ryan Ting was so well liked within Hasbro.
Even Bobby liked him.
Even fucking Bobby liked him. So, I mean, you can have your own opinions. That's fine. Within the office, he was a popular guy. They gave him a promotion to then eliminate his position.
That's right.
And you guys you Hasbros, we'll talk just like Bobby. You fucking Hasbros out there. You give Bobby all of this shit for all the shit that he says. This is why. Like, here is a perfect example of absolute horseshit, a completely scummy thing to do to a person who's worked there for fuck only knows how many years. Imagine if you're at work and you got a promotion and they eliminated your position 5 months later.
Man.
Like, fuck. That is the absolute worst. It's just so fucking scummy. And fuck Chris Cox. Like, I don't believe he's still there.
His stupid face.
No, his fucking
face.
His
stupid face on his oversized head.
That's that fail upward shit.
Yeah. And now he's already talking like, oh yeah, come the fall, we're gonna raise prices again. Like, just drop dead, please. Like, in all seriousness,
$30 for Legends, $30 for Classified. That's what I think.
You're probably right, and
that falls into the whole, like, if you covet adult collectors, if you only really give a shit about adult collectors with disposable income, you're just gonna keep fleecing them.
Right.
Then there's a line. Like, there is a line. Like, whatever they're going to raise vintage collection to, I don't think it will be sustainable anymore. It's already $16.99. You're not getting nearly that much value with any of those figures. So any price range there.
Yep.
But just a couple of years ago, that 1/18 scale Joe line that they had in Walmart, I mean, I have my own issues with the fact that they tried to call it retro when it wasn't fucking O-rings. Like, talk about setting people up for failure right off the bat. But
sure,
those figures were what, $11, $12. The vehicles were like $25.
Yeah,
shit,
they were very
everywhere.
Yep.
I was like, hell yeah, man, let's keep going. And they could have made that line bulletproof if they would have taken all the figure subscription service figures like Dial Tone and, you know, Footloose, and figures that cost like $300-$400 now, and put those in that line. Shit, man, that thing would have been killing it. But again, you got a bunch of fucking retarded Skittles running fucking G.I. Joe. And I don't mean that in like a negative, like Skittle Rainbow, so don't try to put two and two together. But what I mean by it's just like a bunch of Skittles in a bag, and you just shake them up, and like they're just all fucking bouncing off each other in their own weird little like bubble. It's the Hollywood effect. You know, they all live in a bubble and they think they know what everybody wants. We know, we got our finger on the pulse. You got your finger up your fucking ass. You don't know anything.
The only one.
How many people could go into one of these meetings and give them just 3 basic ideas to like write their ships? Yeah, all of us.
Three
Everybody in the chat could.
3 basic ideas. I'll give them a laundry list.
They can't even come up with one. They can't even come up with one. It's the same formula. All we're going to push is repaints, reuse, Haslab. Repaints, reuse, Haslab. Fucking push it. Make more money off of less output. More for less.
This is the problem with Hasbro. Like, just the people on the top, though. Like, they really are just.
Oh yeah, because you don't have creatives running running lines. You have executives with their spreadsheets going,
yeah, but the spreadsheet says that people only care about snake eyes, so we're gonna give you 5 more snake eyes.
That was good. Good voice.
And Roadblock.
So, and here's the other thing, though, about this too. Like, and we'll just take Ryan as the example. So, what should Hasbro be doing? They should be looking for the next fucking genius, the next guy who's going to come up with a toy that's going to make them a fucking shitload of money.
Yeah.
Who the fuck are you going to get to go work for your company? Layoffs, and more fucking layoffs.
They're outsourcing it all now.
Yeah, and they don't have creatives. They have people that can copy shit. That's what they do. The days of like hungry hippos. Anybody who collects any Hasbro IP who says they're a Hasbro fan, which fucking none of you should be a fan of a corporation. You're crazy if you are. But anybody who's a Hasbro fan that doesn't know the importance of hungry hippos to that fucking company, turn in your fucking bro card. But hungry hippos saved them. That toy was so revolutionary for its time. It fucking blew the doors off everything. And who's going to come up with the next hungry hippos or the next operation, or who's going to create the next fucking Monster High? Independent lines. That's who's doing it.
As far as collector lines, it's Jada right now. Like retail lines, domestic retail, it is Jada Toys. Go ahead, Jersey.
I don't remember what I was going to say, so it couldn't have been that important.
Okay.
No, you're right, though. Jada's great. There's no question.
I have one Jada figure thanks to somebody I know.
You have one? You don't like Street Fighter? Or you just don't like 112? Or both?
Look, I just wanted that bison, and Ryan sent him to me.
You got all the O-rings, don't you?
Oh, yeah. The Joes? The 90s Joes?
Oh,
Street Fighter 2, not Street Fighter 1.
I had those, yeah.
Logan Holmberg, thanks for the 5. He says the Bivouac is coming with a Steel Brigade figure when it comes out. I've heard. I'd rather it come without a figure at a cheaper price point. Honest. Well, it's going to come with the steel core. It will not come with Steel Brigade. No.
I gave Bobby an excellent suggestion. I think you both would even agree. I told him he should make one of his, how can I say this? One of his German officers look suspiciously like Vogel from The Last Crusade. Obviously, it can't be exact, but see? Yeah. Because it's the extra added fuck you to Hasbro because they didn't make them.
The Blackbeard body for the black, right? Blackbeard.
Oh, I see where you're going.
He's bare-chested.
He is.
The German mechanic. The German mechanic. There we go, baby.
I love that too. So yeah. Make it happen, LP, please.
Okay. Let's see here. We got Hammertron saying 1/6 is even better for world building. See Barbie. He ain't wrong. Even old Action Man. Action Man was a world building line. They had big play sets,
and 60s Joe. Sure. All of it. But you could argue any of that. I mean, look at Rambo and the Force of Freedom. Look at Masters of the Universe. That was 5.5 inch. Now it's whatever the fuck they decide it is on any given day. But it's not a matter of the scale. It's a matter of the scale in Hasbro's mind. Because in Hasbro's mind, everything revolves around the Marvel Legends formula. Right? I'm not saying no other scale can do world building. I would never argue that. I just to clarify. Yes, that is absolutely correct. Because Barbie fucking kills it. She got a mansion.
In In fairness, though, for our
That's correct.
purposes, we're talking the difference between some shelves on the wall and an entire floor filled with a house. Like, so,
Right,
you know,
right.
it's one thing to let the kid have that. It's another to let, you know, the wives would probably not be nearly as understanding of.
No.
I don't mind bought my flag, so
Yours is very special. Then the ma'am is great. So
let's see. Well, Mrs. LP has got me quite a few dios from custom dial makers. So.
has she really? Isn't
Yeah,
that those?
yeah.
And those things are not cheap. So
Ooh,
very
no.
nice.
Yeah, no,
Very
she's
nice.
hooked it up a few times.
happy spouse, happy house.
That's
all there is
right.
to it.
Christopher Vose, G.I. Joe doesn't have media. It needs movies, TV shows, video games, etc. Listen, Skybound, Robert Kirkman,
Wait a
baby.
minute. Yeah, wait a minute.
Yeah, wait for San Diego Comic-Con because we'll be at the panel, Chad, and hopefully.
And I asked his, well, you knew this, Ryan, but I asked his two media people, well, Skybound's two media people, like, hey, is he going to be offering interviews at all during the weekend? Because I would like to talk to him about
that would be quite the get to talk to Robert Kirkman.
Yeah, it really would.
Cool.
It really would.
I've had some fucking gets, so yeah, it would be cool. It would.
I mean,
cool.
you're talking the guy that did Invincible and Walking Dead. I mean,
make it happen.
That's
Get in
I'm not
there,
gonna
Chad.
talk about any of those, but yes,
I know.
Don't tell him you're toxic. Just go in. You got this.
Let's see here. Brian Rowland with the 5. Thank you, Brian. If the animated Energon cartoon that was just announced does well, the line will do well. Otherwise, it's gone in 3 years.
We'll see.
Right now, it's a rumor. Yeah, it's a rumor until they say otherwise. But there's also rumors regarding the movies with Bay coming back, Di Bonaventura like taking a back seat, and if Kirkman comes in as producer, then who knows? So,
you know who would be good to run a G.I. Joe universe?
Me.
Fine, but he's someone that's really good at ensemble casts. Really good at ensemble casts. Unfortunately, he's tied up with DC, James Gunn. I think he could do some cool G.I. Joe movies.
Dude, fuck James Gunn.
I know you don't like him, but
no, I would get the fucking dude. I'm having my moments rapidly tonight. The guys who did fucking the second Captain America movie.
Okay,
Russo.
Yeah, okay.
I would get
the Russo brothers
because dude, those extraction movies are fucking good.
Yeah. I would prefer they stay away from movies because it's just going to poison Classified with figures I don't want. So I would really prefer them not. But
true.
But cartoons are fine. I'm in for the cartoon. I'm in for the comics. All that shit. Even a video game
series gives you a lot more elbow room. It definitely does. Like when you're trying to do like ridiculous high stakes stuff. Like do an animated series for sure.
Absolutely, it's the way to go.
If there isn't an animated Energon and they don't do toys based on the Energon universe, I would give Classified maybe 6. Let's say it'll have a 10-year run total.
That'd be decent enough.
I mean, I know this Haslab.
Man, Real American Hero had a 12-year run until Ginger Kent got a hold of Alan Hassenfeld.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I think if the Haslabs continue to, well, this one's not, but if they, this being the exception, if they continue to do well,
I don't want to see anything fail because someone somewhere loves it and wants it.
Right.
But
I'm
the
not
reality is not everything can be a fucking hit, right? Mask wasn't a hit. I love Mask. It was not a hit. It was for like a second, and then they screwed the pooch. So
that's why they passed it off to loyal subjects. They don't want to take the risk on that.
I'm not as nice as you, Chad. I literally want reaction to fail and fail miserably. Like I want it gone. I never want to see another one. Like it's
but reaction is like it's its own thing, like a widget or Funko Pops or Beanie Babies. It's just its own. Like it has no bearing on me. I bought a couple and I ripped them apart and I made customs with them.
Well, that's fine. But that's the only thing. Just even looking at them just pisses me off. All right, one more thing on the Haslab. Call the final number. How many do you think we will end up with?
Well,
in total?
Woody's prediction is 18,000. He thinks it's 18.
I'm thinking that's where I'm going.
I'm thinking 15. I'm going with 15.
You're going low, 15. So based on those other ones. So the lowest one Hold on, let me pull up the little fucking list again. The lowest one was 24,764. Do you really think it's going to go as low as 15?
The other one's also all funded within a day or two.
This one's almost there though. Like it's creeping up. It'll be done by the end of the week. Yeah, but you know how these fucking things work.
Okay,
like they wait till the end, and
I suppose I know at the end there's going to be a big jump. I don't know if it's going to be 10,000. Maybe I could be wrong. Galactus
15 though. 15 is a fine
15
fine number. Chad.
For me it would just be academic.
Just pick a number, just for the interest of gambling here. Just bragging rights.
Oh, so we're doing like The Price is Right?
Yeah. Yeah. We're not going to hold you,
because I'm such a fucking hater. I'll say 22.
Nice.
Okay. Wow.
I wouldn't be surprised if you're right too. So,
I've said in numerous forums, I don't want to see it fail. I'm not the guy that's going to be like, yeah, fuck you. I'm not going to do that.
Mrs. LP.
I'm going to be shocked if it doesn't. Ryan knows we're in a group chat. I didn't know that it hadn't funded.
Yeah.
I didn't know that because to me, it's like, I don't watch it. I don't hate watch stuff. I have no time or interest in that shit. It's just, if it's not something I'm into, I just don't care. I literally don't care.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So I was floored when Bobby was like, I'm surprised that hasn't funded yet. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
So then I went down the rabbit hole.
Bill Litley Music says the only way for Joe to survive is to put out quality media true to comic lore and distance themselves from De Boner venture.
See, people have been saying that since the line started, though, and it's still fine.
Lorenzo Di Bonaventura is like Akiva Goldsman. Like, who keeps fucking letting those people near projects?
There's no question. You're so right about that. Like, he is a piece of shit.
Headcanon, thanks for the 5. I would retro card old school Joes. Classifieds would focus on newer post Valor versus Venom Joes and do 118 Energon Joes and vehicles. It's a good idea.
Okay.
I mean, aren't they kind of already primed for that with the Transformer Joe collabs? They're literally fucking primed for that.
They are.
Just paint the figures different.
They were. Thank you, Headcanon. Hal Jordan says they need to just stop with the stupid lights. It gets used once and then never again.
Agreed.
Look at that picture. He keeps changing.
I know. I saw this one earlier. I say, forget the batteries. Put the USB port in the bottom so you can just have that cord on your shelf and you plug it in and you. Oh, man. That's what Ramen does with the Ramen Racer. It's great.
That is definitely the way to go. God, you're so right.
Yeah, I've been saying it for years, Jersey.
Well, I mean, how come they're not listening to that? They made your Spider-Man, and then you didn't even buy it, and they won't make this.
They did it wrong. They didn't hear everything I said.
I understand.
Oh well,
but this is a literal brilliant suggestion. Like, and you have another company already doing it. Why the fuck wouldn't you do that? Like the batteries. Wow.
Yeah. True Star Screamer, thanks for being a member for 6 months. That non-membership charge is honestly one of the biggest FU. If you are getting a Haslab, that should not be a factor. Or I just bake the shipping cost into it and then give it to everyone for free shipping. You know?
I was going to say, we have to make that clear. That is just the shipping. That's not like a extra charge. Just the shipping.
Yeah.
I don't need lights on shit.
I don't need lights on anything. I agree.
Treble Turtle says, I think with the exception of Unicron, that the Transformer Haslabs have been a better bang for your buck. Also, Transformers can scale up or down because scale is subjective in Transformers.
Dude, they do so well.
Mass shifting and all that.
Yeah. They really do. Like, they always fund. It's never even a question. It's pretty wild.
I want a 1/12 scale Devastator, which means every construction vehicle is massive. And when you build it, it's 6 feet tall. That would be amazing.
Where are we putting that?
Like, I already have a third-party Devastator, but I've been scooping these up.
Me too.
Like, dude, if it's Devastator, I'm sorry, I am a fucking sucker for Devastator.
I love Devastator.
And I have that third-party fucking 30-inch Devastator. I fucking love him.
Oh, that's
cool.
Well,
I'm very sorry that you both have to pay $10 extra for a fucking ratchet joint on that one.
I know that's
one.
That's that bullshit.
Go watch my rant on Instagram about that one,
did.
folks. I'm sure you did. I'm telling everybody. That's a good one.
Link to Jersey's Instagram in the description below. Also, I'm sure Scott and Zakanin have put the link in the chat. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's been hammering it. Yeah.
Lightning fast, those two. They're the best.
Everyone needs to follow Maniac on Instagram.
Thank you.
Logan Holmberg, interesting fact, Hasbro Pulse ships anything under $75 to Canada for $6. No tariffs via DHL. That's even better than BBTS. Did not know
you
that.
Canadians get ripped off enough, so...
Yeah, it's not your fault you're Canadian. I'm sorry.
No, it's true. Like the prices...
I'm just kidding. Logan knows I'm kidding.
The prices are already too high over there, so no.
Yeah, it's rough.
Exclusive announcement, I think. Ramen Toy is here. We will work on the Mauler.
You do that.
All right.
You do
that.
Yeah,
he threw some banger comments in the chat about dealing with Hasbro executives and shit like that. Oh, fucking give it to me, Ace. Dude, I will shill for that all day.
Oh.
He will go full force on your ass, Ramen.
There you go.
Matt Tracker Rubin became a channel member. Thank you, Matt Tracker Rubin. Mrs. LP says it's the robbing of children's imagination. That's the problem. Yes.
It's fucking
smart. She's smart.
Congrats to Chad on the Purple Heart.
Oh, yes. Congrats on that. I meant to do that right away, and I called you toxic instead, which is bullshit. No, seriously. Congratulations. That's awesome.
Appreciate it. It only took me 13 years to get it, but I appreciate it. Thank you.
Amazing.
Peak Obi-Wan. Checkpoint Alpha should have happened a long time ago. Man, I love that set. That's a good one.
That's a cool one.
See, Peak Obi-Wan knows what's up. Yeah.
Ace says salute is more appropriate. They should make every single one of those mini sets for classified, says Peak Obi-Wan. I think
they will.
They're getting to it.
Yeah, they will.
Including a correctly covered bivouac. That's coming, no doubt. Brian Rowland, thanks for the 5. Fun fact, the original Joe vehicles were all made in USA. Figures were made overseas.
Different time.
Was that the 80s, a Real American Hero, or the 12-inch Joe?
He's got a box.
It must have been the 12-inch Joe, not a Real American Hero. That was all made overseas.
Uh-oh. This is 85 Pawtucket, Rhode Island, so I don't know.
Oh.
Take it or leave it.
I did not know that.
Interesting.
They had a factory. I don't think they had a factory in Rhode Island, did they?
They have one now, I think, that makes Monopoly, so they might have back then, too.
Okay.
Well, Brian Stevenson says the 12-inch stuff. The 12-inch stuff did for sure. But I mean, you're talking the 60s, you know?
Yeah, no. Such a different time.
All right. Joe says, hot take, I will cancel if all tiers don't hit at the 11th hour. Value isn't there without all the tiers. That's fair.
Don't even worry about it. They'll all be unlocked.
I think all of us predicted that it will. So,
and that's kind of the thing with Haslabs, right? We've all seen that numerous times. Like when the Rancor was failing, people just started jumping ship, and that's kind of why the Sky Striker squeaked into like a couple of those tiers, because the Sky Striker didn't hit all the tiers either.
Just the last one, right? It just missed the last one.
Ketchup and mustard.
Yeah.
Yep.
But it wasn't even fucking close until the Rancor started failing and people were diving off that.
The speculators jumped in. TD3 Trooper, thanks for the 2. Damn, saucy.
Saucy.
That's right. Saucy.
Thank you. Duarte says, if you don't buy from Duarte Studios, you are not cool and stuff. That's that bullshit.
That is that bullshit. And he's making speaking of play sets, that's coming.
He's making a lot of stuff, including an exclusive for Toy Tuber Expo on August 17th, which he is sending to me to do a video on. And also he's sending it to Yojo Jerk, I think. Someone else. But yeah, I'm actually going to make a review video on a toy. So stay tuned for that.
Are you going to slam it down like you did that Cobra Commander?
Probably not.
Don't do that.
Nostalgianaut says Full Force, Dan Hu, and similar friendly channels having any subscribers is crazy to me. Shilling aside their garbage channels on all fronts. Whoa.
Damn.
When your opinion is no opinion, you know, there is no opinion. It's all just like, it's like white paint on white walls. It's just like, oh, okay.
You can't say everything is good. Like
it's just a marketing arm.
It's awful. It's so disingenuous. Fuck them.
And marketing arm of Hasbro.
Yeah, and that's what I never got is that like if you're critical about something, you're a problem. I don't see how that makes you a problem. I think it's just,
Yeah,
you,
I don't know.
you
Like,
know that something can be better. You know that a line can be better, an item can be better.
right? Like, you don't have to do it like I do it, like very violently and with lots of curses. Like, you can just point it out normally. Like, you can. It's totally fine, and that should be
I
fine.
can't.
But apparently, I can't either. But that's just me and you. Other people should be able to do it.
It's that tri-state fight. You know what I mean? Like, you fucking get all angry about it and shit.
Totally, absolutely.
I gotta go get in my car and scream.
Impossible Pie says all this, and then Hasbro comes out with ROM, a great all new figure. They do new tooling sometimes, and they don't always charge $50 for new tooling.
Few and far between, though, especially with Legends. So yeah.
Ramen Toy says, I don't like meeting Hasbro people at shows. They are just salaried workers. They can be here today and out tomorrow.
Especially with this asshole in charge, Mr. Layoff. So, yeah.
Ugh. And when they display figures, they put the magazine and the magwell backwards. Give me fucking eye cancer.
Chad starts to wig out and have a stroke. It's backwards.
I get that Forrest Whitaker shit, and I'm like, oh, God damn it.
Our friend Suka's here. Thanks for the 5 replay squad because I'm day drinking on an island somewhere. I love all you toxic sons of bees. And also, Ryan, Blowcat rules. Thank you, Suka. You enjoy yourself on that island.
I fucking love John.
Good for him.
Yeah, he's a good guy. The Collector is here. Hello, Ryan. He says, oh, no, he became a YouTube channel member. Thank you. Welcome to channel membership. The after show will be good. We're going to talk at least Mythic Legion, something else. Once I get to these chats.
Super 7.
Super 7, too, yes.
Nobody lets me yell about Super 7.
Oh, you can yell about Super 7 here, my friend. Drew G says the fact that it is bigger than the Hiss is why I can't get it. Oh, you need it smaller.
That's, I mean, I understand that. Like, that I understand. Valid.
Drew has, he literally has 1,200 square feet of toy space.
Not valid anymore. Like, what do you mean? Then fit it in there, Drew G.
He has 4 large rooms of toys. So, Hal Jordan says I can't see it making the last tier, but it probably will, but not much over.
It'll make it.
I think every tier is getting unlocked. I'm saying 15,000. Chad said 22,000.
I think we can all agree that this will be the lowest one of the Joe ones, of the classified ones. We won't count the Sky.
I mean, regardless, it's struggling. So, what's the why? Where's the why? There is a why.
I mean,
I didn't say why.
I know I did.
Just the world is not great right now either.
It's
it's so that's another part of it. When it's all said and done, the illness will take over and everyone will buy it. So
Ramen Toy. Oh! I thought Super 7 has the mask license. Brian told me that when at 2023 PowerCon.
Well, Brian is full of shit. We all know that.
What else is new?
He was trying to get it and probably trying to intimidate you, Ace. That's probably
water's wet, sky's blue. Brian Flynn's full of shit.
Yeah. World Made of Cardboard. G.I. Joe has been the redheaded stepchild of Hasbro for years. They use it. It works, but they really don't like it now.
That's the bullshit because they should love it. It's
you mean the IP that saved them from closing their doors at least 3 documented times? Yeah, their executives hate their war brand, even though it's not a war brand. It's a daring, highly trained special mission force. Fuck you. But they hate their war brand. The only thing that has ever killed Joe is Hasbro. Every single time.
You know what pisses me off, too, that I really don't understand? So I was watching Jerk's review of Law & Order. There's almost no new pieces on the figure itself. It's just a new head. If they can make that many figures and that many characters all reuse with just shit on them, why the fuck do I have to buy, or why the fuck do they have to put out just a repainted bat? Like, that's what pisses me off. Like, the most of the line is reuse. Like, there's very rarely new legs or new arms because you don't need them at this point. So just make all new characters. Like, how is the tooling or the overall budget that small to where we still need just this.
But even when they made a new character, right? They made Wolf Spider, aka Parth Varma. They literally fucking ripped off Beachhead version 3.
I just meant new characters to the line. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
All right, couple more here. Drew G says, "Congrats, Chad, but I thought your heart was pure gold."
Oh, that's nice. That's so nice.
And then Woody, to close it out, Woody 222. What's up, Woody? Yes, they had a factory in Rhode Island in the 80s. I lived down the street. There you go.
My vehicle said so.
There you go.
There you go.
I would have been raiding that factory as a kid.
Sneaking in.
Me too.
Thank you, Woody, and thank you all for tuning in. Check out It's Chad's YouTube channel tomorrow at 2 p.m. Pacific time, 5 p.m. Eastern time, because he's having Bobby Valla on to talk 118 Action Force, the O-rings, baby.
Yep.
Nice. Check out Jersey Maniac's Instagram. Link is into the description below for both of these guys. Come back Wednesday. I'll have a show. I don't have anything else to announce. Stay tuned for the after show to channel members. We're going to be talking some Mythic Legion, some Super 7. J-Mac gets one right at the end. Thank you, J-Mac. He says, "What up, though, Chad Jersey Potato Head? Thanks for the poker chip." You're welcome, Jay. I'll have another one for Toy Tuber Expo. So, wait, that's in a month. I better get on that. Okay.
And we have a glow-in-the-dark San Diego Comic-Con sticker.
We do. Exclusive. Yeah.
Man.
A little mashup logo between me and Chad. So come see us at San Diego Comic-Con. We'll be all over making asses of ourselves.
I want a goddamn glow-in-the-dark sticker. Can you save one for me and bring it to Jersey?
Yes.
Yeah, dude.
Thank you.
100%.
Thank you.
All right. Now, don't just click off. Here comes the end credits. You might be in them. Good night, everybody.
Yo, this one's for Laser Pants, the king of the stream, ripping mics on 3POA, living the dream in the face of hate. He's raw, gritty, and real. Let's bark at the haters, tell them how we feel. Laser Pants, man, he's running the game. Action figure goat, putting all to shame. With Bobby Valla, they spit fire, no cap. 3POA podcast where the real ones clap. Informative, dropping knowledge on the toy scene. Entertaining like a flick on a big screen. From Mayflex joints to Mezco's dope flare. Marvel Legends stack, yo, they don't compare. Action Force rising, Jada Street Fighter kick, Savage Crucible heat, collecting the pics, unboxing that fire, every figure's a thrill. Laser and Bobby keeping it real. Where my collectors at? Throw them hands up high. Laser Pants and Bobby, they the truth, no lie. 3POA, bring the heat, no chill. Real talk, no shills, keep it raw, that's the deal. Viper Island's a clown. We call them out, never backing down. Viper Island, man, what a joke, what a fraud. Lying like a cuck, getting dissed by the squad. Talking big game, but he's losing the plot. Laser Pants roast him, leaves him tied in a knot. No cowards here, they don't duck from the fray. Controversy they'll slay, let the truth light the way. Calling out the fakes, yeah, they swing that blade. Ain't afraid of your tears, watch your feelings fade. No shields in this camp, they don't bend for the cash. Spitting facts on the mic, leaving haters in ash. From the streams to the pod, they the voice of the streets. For the figure collectors, they the ones that we need. Where my collectors at? Throw them hands up high. Laser Pants and Bobby, they the truth, no lie. 3POA, bring the heat, no chill. Real talk, no shills, keep it raw, that's the deal. Viper Island's a clown. They call him out, never backing down. Viper Island's crying, yo, he's lost in the sauce. Talking trash online, but he's taking a loss. Laser Pants last, man, you're weak, take a seat. Bobby chimes in, yo, your lies can't compete. They don't bow to the drama, they don't flinch at the hate. Real collectors, know they serving up plates. Every stream's a banger, every pod's a gem. Laser and Bobby, yeah, the best of the men. No filter, no fear, they don't cater to clowns. If you're acting like a fool, they'll shut you down. From the figures to the facts, they the voice of the game. 3POA forever, etch it into the fame.